He's down there, but you guys were getting ready to exit.
Yes.
As you guys just got your hands on the soda can of death, or bless you, the
Soda can of
cylinder with
soul
the
and
skull
soul
motif on
capturing.
it, with cracks in it and markings. And you stuck it in your bag hole and you said, next thing I'm going to do is get the hell out of here and hand it off to Alam.
Because I don't want to have anything to do with this.
It's a bad touch thing.
If Sam has guesses and Sam does not like what she's guessing, then again, because of low wisdom and stupid low spot checks, she actually is guessing incorrectly. But, oh well.
Alright, so where we left off, you guys had made it back to the temple, made some trades with the shady masked merchant thing,
Tall Dark and Merchanty.
and then decided best course of options due to information and other leads is to meet up with the main forces 3 days to your left, so then you can go chucking all the way over to several days to your right after that to head to your secondary objective. But while you're here, why not hit up the cemetery to lessen some of those numbers and go ahead and get all of them happy because there's no reason to backtrack. So off you went into the cemetery, swarming with undead, and all the NPCs basically got to jump in and do surface patrol while guarding your entrance and whacking any undead come crawling out of holes, out of the dirt, or just wandering to the cemetery or through it. While you guys got to explore the eight remaining, 9 different tombs, scappers, or sarcophagus chambers and such of the undead beneath the cemetery. And you knocked out your first one with little opposition. The ghouls were slightly annoying, but wasn't that hard for you to murder them. And then you found the fun pedestal and the object. And then you got said object after a great deal of caution and whacking corpses. And now you're ready to head back up. So you turn tail, proceed up the steps, headed down the long hallway, and then to the entrance, and back up the steps outside the tomb, and back up to the surface where 2 individuals meet you at the doorway. And basically around the corner, a skeleton steps out, goes to take a swing, and one of them cuts its head clean off. The other one hacks its body, stays down, and you see Alum, the thieves, well, not thieves, Umbral Hood, and other NPCs, building all them, taking on tons of undead all throughout the cemetery area as they're somewhat grouped up in little areas, and the undead just keep coming. At which point, one of the individuals at the doorway, Aaron, the spellcaster, turns to you and goes, did you get it? Are we done? Can we leave?
We got like, what, 7 more?
We got one. Alum!
Which point, escorted with your 2 entourage members, you make your way across the battlefield of the cemetery over to Alum. And he turns, yes.
Here's
Alum,
the thing.
please take this thing. This is bad. I do not like this thing. This is bad. Please take this thing. It's cracked.
That's to be expected. It's been here for a while and under a lot of stress.
Yeah, and I think the wards are failing.
That would be troublesome.
Well, considering part of the writing on it seems to have disappeared when I looked at it.
Oh, it probably can shift. It's more of an illusion to mess with people's minds.
Well, it's messing with me, making it think the ward is failing. So here, please take.
At which point you remove it from the bag, hand it over to Alum. At which point you see writing on the back of it in your special language, Old Common, where it says, "Hi, been fun. See you again soon."
I look at it and go, no, access denied, motherfucker. No, 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 no. And
Alright.
last but not least, no.
Alum takes it in hand and then puts it into a small sack.
Okay, next place, next place. Hopefully not.
Aaron just looks at you. Oh no, we're going into another one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
We have.
Chris
Don't worry,
comes
you
running
don't have to
over
go
and
down
is
to
like,
the undead.
"Okay, where are you going now? Because I doubt you're done."
Well, if you want us to clear all the good loot for everybody, then we clear all of it. And if we're-
Fine. You go help them, at which point the other individual assisting you, Walter, runs over to help out George. And you now have Chris and Aaron assisting you. Where to next?
Next closest one. Let's clear this as
Roll
fast as
a
we can.
d8 someone to pick your next dungeon
I'll do it.
crawl.
I nominate someone other than me.
What the fuck?
60. Nope.
Okay,
What?
Lydia did it. Okay, Lydia
Well,
did it first.
number
so
one
do
is
it.
what you already have. So you guys already did that one, so we'll default to Lydia then. Number 7.
Way to go, Squeaky. 112d8.
That's an impressive amount of damage.
How did you? Why did you?
Suddenly, Squeaky takes a bite out of the earth, doing 60 damage to dirt.
The world
This
has
is a disease. This is a fucking cemetery.
the world has damage reduction 100, so she dealt nothing.
All right. So let's see. With the 8 remaining, that puts you toward one of the longer ones. Fun.
Oof.
Oh, come on. It's going to be fun.
Sure. George! No, not really.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Go in, George. Let's see what happens.
All right. And guarding your exit is Weary Aaron and Chris.
You
As
got
fight
this,
your way-
dudes! Oh, do I have a
Thanks.
crossbow? We'll do shit, but it might help.
And Aaron just has his wand of magic missiles, like, and you get a magic missile, and you get a magic missile, you get a second one, you get Chris just going over and stab and slit and drop and throwing dagger and stab and slit, go pick up dagger. All right, and you guys head on down.
As I walk by, I hand Aaron another wand of magic missiles. Like, here you go, 10 uses.
All right. Missile, magic missile, magic
Character, there's a reason I grabbed a bunch of them.
And he will happily take one. Feel free to knock one off your list.
I will remove one off my list, yes.
And you
He's
get a
mostly-
med-
I only had 7 of them.
He's mostly a buff mage, so the fact that he's having to help guard your entrance is like, I don't have much.
It's like,
I
wand of
can't-
magic missile. Thank you!
she'll hand him the quarterstaff she picked off. Here you go, and then goes into the tunnel.
It just looks like, don't give him confidence. He's getting killed.
That's what the wand is for.
He'll take the quarterstaff as a backup in case they get too close. As he has nowhere to flee to other than down there with you guys.
Which he's welcome to try. How well that'll end?
No.
I mean, if he wants to Leroy, that's his call.
Alright, let's do this.
No Leroy.
Is
There
the
you are.
okay, is that the
Bing.
thing?
So I pinged you on over to here. And
7 would ask Sam, for her to tie a sunrod around his collar because he doesn't want to get left behind again.
Well, don't I still have the sunrod?
do you
Or-
have any?
You had a torch in
them,
hand.
then
Oh
they
no, I
burn
had a
out.
torch.
Which, one moment, I might just have an easier solution.
You got the little eye thing from you. Otherwise, torchlight and such. I know someone had some form of light going.
I had a torch.
She has a torch, I had the little glowy eyes. I'm checking a different spell. I'm gonna cast light, and I'm gonna put it on 7's color.
No, light up. Color.
Success.
Glowing skulls of doom!
Yes.
So, motherfucker! So!
And then I'm gonna cast another one on my armor. Success.
That's 20 feet and 40 feet.
Yes. 20 bright, 20 dim.
Going over to you. 20 and 40. All right, we got 3 people with light sources.
Yep. And mine will last 50 minutes.
Hopefully enough time to explore this freaking place.
If it takes us more than an hour to clear all this shit, we have different problems.
Hey, you never know what's going to happen down here. Not to mention if you're looting and such, you take your freaking sweet time investigating
Oh God.
corners.
Where did he go? Where did Seven go?
He's still on the map.
Yeah, I see 7.
I don't. Oh, it's because you're on him.
No, 7's here.
But Ash is on him.
No, Ash is
No.
there.
Moved was.
7 is there.
Oh, okay.
Refresh
It
the
was.
browser.
That's
No.
what I'm doing.
All right, and I've got a little marker for myself, basically telling me 50 minutes of light spells for Sam and 7. In addition, Estella has a torch, which those last for an hour, if I recall.
Yeah.
Which it has been about taking time in consideration when she steps out, she would put it out unless she's just going to leave it on so she can smack people with it on fire, and then relighting it when she goes underground.
She's carrying it to smack undead if they get close. Be gone.
Well, that would take about 10 minutes also, so for ease, whether there would be a minute or 2 difference, I'm just going to say 50 minutes of torch also.
Okay.
Aye.
And I've got 40 minutes remaining of augment.
Alrighty.
Because I'm marking off 10 minutes because that's how long it would have taken us to smack those bodies underground and then move over to this, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Augment weapon. Yourself for Sam. Okay, and done. Okay,
And then-
dokie.
Are we going to go in turn? Do we need a new initiative for the sake of argument for this place?
So far, there's no baddies, so you guys can move appropriately. Although with light, let me go ahead and do a little bit revealing, and then you will find out if there are said baddies. Man, all that bright light is making it hard to tell where the lines are.
Hey,
That means it went a little bit
we
closer.
had this thing before of what happened is like, we're just going to make sure we have plenty of freaking light.
And that's
Although I found an item that I am going to have Sam seriously invest in because it's like, I did some checking and I want this. I need this item. If we're going to keep doing this shit, I need Kenneth goggles.
What are those?
Michael, from that sound, you know exactly what I'm referring to.
I know what they are.
Let's continue our spelunking.
Basically, depending on what level of artificer infusion I put in it, is what level of light visibility I get for 24 hours.
Alrighty, and you guys have a baddie, so go ahead and feel free to roll initiative now.
And I'm pretty much last.
I want to get some tea.
Excuse me.
Let's find out. Do I have time to make tea? I don't have time to make tea.
Alright, and their initiative. Oh wow, they rolled shit.
I'm not going to
well.
complain,
They have a +7 on initiative though,
which means they
these are
beat me.
skellies.
which gets them a 14.
Yeah, I can do that.
And what you'll end up seeing is a tiny sized little thing. These tiny, vaguely humanoid creatures are animated accumulations of tomb litter. Shards of bone, a lone tooth, matted hair, bits of scattered tombstone, and
Ew.
grave dirt. Better known as tomb motes. So basically imagine like tiny sized little person made up of like bits of fur, dirt, and teeth.
So like a homunculi of some sort, right?
Almost.
The picture of them is less than pleasant, but sure.
Well,
Right.
homunculi aren't very nice looking either.
Actually, they're pretty decent looking compared to these guys.
Alright then.
Also depends on what lore of homunculi you're going with.
Let's
Ugh.
kill these bastards. Or re-kill.
Destroy.
Oop, kind of like that. There we go. I had to do two because it broke the picture up. So yeah, that's what they kind of look like.
Aww.
Although these things are like wicked fast.
Quickling speed?
They have the quickness supernatural ability, supernatural quickness. It can take an extra standard action or move action during its turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gonna throw Mind Blade. Wait, do I have... Or is that... Yeah, no, that's a sharp turn. Never mind.
Damn fast. Alright, so resorting initiatives. Descending since we got everybody rolled. And first up is Estella. As you see the tiny, looks like a rat. Oh, that's not a rat. It sort of like turns, looks at you as you see this tiny little matted piece of hair in a humanoid form sort of stare at you and throw up its hands. Start running at you.
Ick.
It wants a hug.
Ick.
That's all it is. Just greeting you. Oh, how nice. The natives.
Ick.
What do's on your turn?
I'll go to throw things at it.
Just like you would with a rat. You throw. It is flat-footed, so AC is crap. And that is a hit. And damage applies. And it takes a good chunk of damage.
Oh god. This thing is a hardy fucker.
You think so? With that life missing now?
Well, if it can withstand it, then yes. Because that was almost max damage.
Oh no, you didn't kill it in one hit. The horror.
Yes! You're very correct.
And their turn. 5, 10. All right, so only one of them gets that. The rest had to pretty much double move because they're tiny, so they only got movement speed of 20. Let's see. For technical purposes, since they are tiny, they have to enter squares. So two of them, the bottom two are in Sam's square, and then the top two are in 7's square. It's just if I actually like layer them like that,
You won't
you
be able
guys
to
would
find them.
see.
Nothing.
Yeah. Downside of tiny creatures having to be, well.
And because the rest of us are flat-footed, we don't get to do the attack of op.
No. No. Huh. With you being so furry, 7, they probably just hid in your fur.
Oh no, you have like undead lice.
Oh no!
You have fleas.
I meant fleas, yeah.
So the first one that was so close and was able to move up will use its quickness and will attack twice upon Sam, clawing at her leg. Or, no, they don't even have a claw, they just have a bite. Never mind, I correct myself. A bite at your leg with its matted hair, mouth, and teeth. And bone shards. And
I have 16.
bite to confirm, natural 20.
God damn it.
Oh.
That's a great start.
What were they biting?
Sam. One ran into her square, grabbed a hold of her leg, and chomped down with its furry mouth and bone shards and random teeth.
Alright, well, pick piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning.
Since it's going to be like bone shards and teeth, I'm going to say piercing for the little bugger. Because I can't see it doing enough blunt force or slashing damage.
God damn it. Overreaction.
Needles.
Normal damage, and target provokes attacks of opportunity from all threatening opponents.
Well, unfortunately, they're tiny. Otherwise, all 3 would get to attack you, but only one's in your square and has to be able to. So you only get one other attack from the other 2 mote that Estella threw a blade at.
Yeah, but that also means he gets a free shot at me.
Does it say all others or everyone?
All threatening opponents.
Oh, so he gets another turn on top of his 2 attacks. Wow, so he gets 3 and his friend gets a freebie on you. All right, so that's 1 hit, normal damage. Second attack, 18, flat-footed.
Yes.
And third attack.
No.
All right, no attack of op effect. His friend in your square, attack of op.
Holy shit!
Wait. Yeah, no,
And
I'm
Yes.
gonna make that.
Then his normal attack. No.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make that tea.
1, 2, 3
He had
hits.
a lot of heals.
3 hits on you. Damage is 1d4 minus 1.
So 3, 1,
1
1.
can't be minimum to 0 unless you have DR. So that's 1, 1, and 3. So
So-
5 damage
Okay.
you take.
That's
So-
actually.
Fun.
That is not as bad as I was afraid it was going to be.
I know.
No. Here's the fun part. They're made up of dirt, dead people, parts, and other stuff. So guess what? Make me 3 disease
Disease.
checks. Yeah. 3 fort saves, please. You're good. And since it's not like a poison where you have to make it later, since you made it, you are in the clear.
That's the good news.
And you took your little bit of damage, so that is done. Moving on to the undead lice on 7. You get your 2 attacks since they had to pretty much double move to get to you, so they use their quickness to attack. And 16 and 23 for attacks on you while flat-footed.
Yes and yes. Actually, hold on. I do that. I do that.
Because
Okay.
deflection bonus would apply, natural would still apply. Armor would apply. The only thing you're really losing is dex.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just both hits.
Which, honestly, if you're high enough level in rogue, you may have the non-flat-footed part, unless you gave up uncanny.
Oh, was I stupid? Hold on. I need to check this.
'Cause I think you tried to give it
I
up.
think
I'm not
you
sure if
have
ever
it.
Did. If you have it, I think the lowest quality of uncanny dodge is you can't be caught flat-footed, whereas the improved is you can't be flanked. So if you have it, you should be able to keep your.
I have
DC.
uncanny dodge. Yes, I do.
You do keep your dex, sweetie.
Yay! Okay, then only 1 hit.
So that 16 should definitely be a miss. Which for little buggers, they got pretty good rolls so far.
Yeah.
All right. Nom nom. 2 points.
Okay.
And of course, I've got to ask for it save. And you are fine.
Thankfully, means we both have a good fort.
And that brings around to Ash. You've got all 4 adjacent to you, 2 in Sam's square and 2 in Seven's square.
I'm gonna try to help Sam out. I'm attacking one of them, though. One that seems healthy. I think I could bring it down.
Okay, so the non-skewered one from Estella.
Correct.
Swing through the fences.
With a power attack, of course.
Right, declare how much and make it so. You're going for a big one right there.
Yep.
You hit, and it goes down exactly.
It was an evil undead.
They are
Didn't matter. You dropped it.
chaotic evil.
Yeah, so yeah, this still I like overkill.
They have 13 life on average, and they have DR2 cold iron,
Oh.
which is why Estella's attack left them with 4 life instead of 2 life when she dealt her 11. And any movement by you. Since they're tiny, you could walk around them. They do not get attack of ops.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Although you're in their square, so if you try to move, they're going to snag at you.
What about Tumble?
You could tumble out of the square, then yeah, you're fine.
They're little pricks.
Them being tiny, their attack of op range is the square they're in.
They are definitely prickly little shits.
Pretty much.
See, I'm just gonna go.
Which I could just
Yeah,
move
I don't think
that
I'll-
one.
I think I'll do a 5-foot step over here, and if you
Out
can
of
move
the
that
way.
one,
There you
move
go,
it over.
sure. I will move him over to there, out of the way.
Yeah. Thank you. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. 7, your turn.
You
You
had
have
to move there.
2
Damn
frames.
it.
Okay, I'm going to be doing a Tumble. Because.
Okie dokie. Where are you tumbling off to? 22. Full
Right
tumble,
there.
partial tumble.
Go there,
I'm
so
just
you
going
get
to
flanking.
Easy.
Also,
Do I get
said
flanking right
pricks, not shit.
Do remember they're tiny size. They're actually in your square. The two of them are in your square, and the other one is in Sam's square.
So
They're
if you go there,
literally in the square.
you then get flanking.
So technically, these guys aren't even there.
Oh,
Well, you
okay.
can put them right back here, Michael.
Yeah, they're literally like right there in your square. So to get flanking on them, Sam would literally have to back up out of the square she's in because you don't count as flanking if you're occupying the same square.
No, but I can. We would count as flanking for the ones in 7 square.
Yes. You would have the two of the little buggers right there.
Okay, then I'm going to use that tumble to go right there since I thought they were right there.
Mhm.
And I'm going to nibble at one. It's flanking.
It is flanked. So you got flank and possibility of sneak attack. Can you hit? That is a hit.
Roll that sneak attack damage.
That's 9 points. Plus 10 is 19. That's in the grave. There goes one. It's chomp chomp. Dead.
Technically, it's already in the grave.
And technically, it is grave.
Are these like undead fae or something?
No.
Because the weakness to cold iron is why I'm asking.
Tomb motes sometimes spontaneously arise in graveyards with high concentration of buried magic, undead activity, and/or mass burial sites. Debris. Tomb motes are surprisingly smart and vicious, weigh no more than 5 to 8 pounds, measuring no more than a foot in height. Understand common and abyssal, but do not speak. Cold iron damage reduction. So they're more demonic, which is probably where the cold iron comes from, because demons have cold iron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fae aren't the only ones.
Although I did misread, and cold iron or magic bypass. So, although I still wouldn't have put it in the grave, but good enough to know. So, all good deaths. So
I'll
one
find some
down.
way to get an enchantment for cold iron on my mind stuff.
Yeah, there's items.
Always, yep. But you got magic, which is all you need to get past it, so it would have been at 2 life. So I will adjust it down from 4 to 2. And that leaves it to Sam's turn. You got one in your square and one in between you and the...
I will attack the one that I have flanking with. I am declaring tower.
Full round action, minus to hit.
Yeah.
Dead. You know what the sad part is? These things actually have darn good AC due to their tiny size and everything. They said at 18 AC, so you guys are barely like hitting them. Super annoying.
Except for the fact I have a plus 10 to hit. And then
60% chance,
I will 5-foot step.
which will not draw an attack of op, but will put you and Ash flanking it. Which it's Estella's turn, so I can foresee stabby stabby.
Dance.
Free action. Blade. Standard action stab.
It's time to dance, motherfucker. Time to dance. Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you. Ooh.
Thank you.
Do I get flanking?
You do not, unfortunately, since there's no one over here across from you, even though that's a corner, it still would prevent flanking. But aside from flanking, you still hit, and you still steal 6 points, which bypasses DR, so it goes kaput.
Mm.
Hacky hacky. And last little mote drops.
Those are like little pixies that try to gnaw on your feet.
But worse.
At least that bite on Sam's foot doesn't look infected. Alright, you are out of combat. What next?
Get to where I can see around the corner.
I didn't know what you wanted to drink.
I see doors.
We will clear the doors last.
Yeah, okay, you say so.
Doors last. Doors last.
Onward, companions.
You're gonna get
Yes.
grilled for that.
I wasn't even saying that in character.
Sure sounded like you were. But okay.
I wonder if the Six ever had to deal with these undead.
More than likely.
Bending vision. Which point you're coming further and deeper in, and long opened hallways which expand onward. As your light begins to illuminate larger and larger sections of a whole lot of nothingness. And it is at that point boop, boop, we are going to get zombie. Undead.
Zombos?
More like a ghoul.
Oh.
I would
Although
really
much
have the
as
zombies,
nasty
thank you very
looking.
much.
So that is initiative once more, folks.
Sam, where you at?
Sorry, fixing something. And
God damn, I might be dead last.
Oof. Hey!
Hey, Sam actually gets to go first, potentially.
get shocked.
At which point you see a nasty, tightly drawn skinned humanoid gnawing on a bone and turns its attention to you in the darkness as you illuminate it. And initiative. And first up is Sam, which, revealing the light, get us a little bit more of the area illuminated.
And I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to ready action stab the first undead thing that gets in range. Because there's hallway that way, and that way, and that way, and maybe that way. I'm just going to get there and ready action shank the first undead that gets in range.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
I know better than to ask that question.
Ghoul-like fun is fun for all.
Only if you're undead.
Or you have no sense of smell.
And target right within line, and runs and lunges at Ash.
And get shanked.
Charge. And that will trigger your attack. which still puts you before it, so no need to change
Oh,
it. Against its charge, yeah,
somehow
that'll hit.
on 4 dice I rolled nothing but 2s.
And 12 damage.
I literally just rolled 4 2s in a row. How did I do that?
Roll 20 doesn't like us, apparently.
And 20 versus Ash's flat-footedness.
And it's
Yeah, that will hit.
And it runs, it jumps through the air, it gets slashed up its side by Sam, and oh, it just latched onto Ash's arm with a bite.
It's now in your face.
And that is +3, so 8 points of damage as it chomps down on your arm. And I will request that you make a fortitude, sir.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, hey, look at that.
Natural 20, you are fine. And that will be the end of its turn, although the overwhelming stench of death does surround it, so everyone make a fort save.
I don't need to
Oh,
make it.
poor fuck.
I don't need to make it again, do I?
That was against being paralyzed from its bite. This is against the stench, being sickened. So you have to make another one.
Oh my god.
Hey, you made it for the more important one. You can deal with sicken for a few
No.
rounds. A lot better than the alternative. Well, it is sickened. Also, I need another save from you because its bite also carries a disease.
On me.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah, you
Why
get all
me?
3 in one round, man.
Why me, Michael?
Oh no,
Because
he-
you got
Because
it.
it saw you first.
Well, you made the paralyzed, you made the disease, but you failed the smell.
Okay, so I'm good on that. So like,
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna
made
know
the important ones.
yeah.
So all those who failed a DC 15 fort are sickened.
Oh, that would only be... Oh, 7 failed it.
So that is Ash and 7, which means you are sickened, and that is for 6 minutes.
this is a big dungeon.
It is one of the larger ones I made up.
This is a tomb for a king.
Is a dungeon. What you expect?
At which point, next up is 7.
Okay, well, fuck me sideways down a dirt hole.
I think the answer would be maybe later, but no.
I think Sam would be upset if anybody tried that.
Okay, Michael, this is how I'm tumbling.
Uh-huh. Dice says, show me.
Dice says fuck.
Well,
Oh,
you still
no.
get there, you just, if you pass by an enemy, draw an attack of op. Which, you have a -2 on all skill checks, saving throws, weapon damage, and attack rolls. Basically anything that's a d20. So that 12 won't make it, so Ghoul will be happy to, or I should say Gas, it's a better version,
Oh,
will be happy
God.
to turn and bite. Which, it had a charge, so it does keep the +2 bonus to hit for the round, to my knowledge. So yeah, although it's going to roll crap, so you're good as you basically jump the shark and it chomps its teeth but misses.
You got lucky.
Less than 11 can hit your AC. I say you're
No.
fine.
I have a 24 AC.
Well, then you get to there.
24 AC?
Because of mobility.
Never mind.
And you have the flank on it.
Okay, I'm going to
Well,
proceed to try and bite it in return.
Ash is around the corner, so he will not grab flank,
Oh my god.
unfortunately.
Hey, Adam,
Hmm?
your voice is double echoing of your texted me.
So that'd be a 14.
That will not hit its AC.
Lydia, the reason you're hearing me twice is you're watching the stream.
No, I have the stream muted.
Are you
I
sure?
do not hear him twice at all.
I
Don't
hear him
either.
fine. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't? You have to stream mute.
I am positive. I will send it in a screenshot.
Because I'm not broadcasting on Roll20.
Yeah, the viewer says it's you.
Gotta trust the viewers. They're right.
Where are you getting an echo from?
And see,
I see his note.
I keep it muted.
Oh well. Stella, it is your turn. You have nasty, you can move up or you can throw.
Nasty. If I enter it square, that's entering.
The smell of dew.
It's medium size, you've already been affected by the smell, you made your check, you're good.
That means I can get.
And you have precise and point blank, so you can throw, otherwise you can walk around the corner and, or in this case, slash.
Dang as that didn't work.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And goes past the gas, past 7, and lands on the ground 2 feet behind 7.
And promptly vanish.
And then vanishes within the next 6 seconds or less. And then Estella falls back a little bit, torch in hand. Ash's turn.
I'm just gonna tackle. Let's see.
You are attacking from around a corner, so you will take penalties unless you want to step out from behind.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a 5-foot step over here, so I don't attack them from a corner.
It got lucky because you were flat-footed. Then it only got you around the corner.
I'm not power attacking because of negative.
Fair.
Doesn't matter. High damage. I might have killed it.
That will leave it with some life left still. Not much.
Holy shit. Come on, Sam. Bring him down.
Probably going to. Sam's turn. Everybody's gotten a good lick on it. Just hope Seven doesn't actually lick it.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
I
yeah,
think
he's
it's
dead.
done.
And that 5 life remaining goes kaput.
There's the big whammy damage.
It's good. It's nice. It hurts it twice.
Considering I hit it twice, yes, it is hurt twice.
Alrighty. And you guys are back out of combat, and the gas drops to the ground. And
Hot tea. I'm gonna touch you for a while. Ah. Very hot.
an amulet will fall off of its neck with that slash
Huh.
as it loses its head.
Ash goes picks up at the amulet. Too late.
And I do say falls. It's more like inside of its neck.
Toilet.
Ash picks it up carefully and just tries to clean it off, removes anything, and just looks at it.
Bag it, we'll check it later.
I know. I put it in the backpack and follow Sam.
We're doing what's known as a speed run.
I will add it to the loot list as you will be able to identify it, so it's not really too much of an issue.
It's a bad touch thing, probably.
It's a good item.
Ew.
And where to next? Because we have reveals.
Man, I wish I had some, like, cookies to go with the tea.
Testing.
See, I guess we could go a door. A more. Guess there's nothing up here, so let's go down here then.
All right, and light will shine.
Into the void we go.
Let's go down here. There's more doors and another hallway down here.
That's a dead end, correct?
That looks to be a dead end, all right. So ain't goes nowhere. Clear as dark.
Is that also a dead end?
This is not a dead end. This leads to hallway. And also I need initiative.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Put yourselves back where you were, people.
hey!
Sam and I. We rolled the same thing.
And you'll have to roll again.
Adam, what's your dex for Sam?
Just roll a d20, roll off.
You can go with higher dex if you guys want to make that thing. Otherwise, it's roll off.
I have a
I
14.
rolled off.
Whatever you guys want.
I think you
Mine's a
have 15.
14, so Yeah.
It's a roll
That
off.
for you guys to depict the options. Alrighty. Cause that go back to review. Boop. Yay, light! And got everybody's initiative, sending order. And that will bring it to Estella up again first. And light illuminates, and oh, over in the darkness, there is more of those things.
I'm only taking a -2 if I throw this thing, right?
-2, and also a 20% miss chance as it's in shadowy light.
What
You
the
have to be
hell?
within 20 feet to put it into bright light. $18 to hit. Will hit it flat-footed? Maybe. Percentiles will say anything above a 20. 27 is above 20. So throw and hit, and 11 to itself.
It's the long sword, so it would be
Testing.
slashing.
It's okay. Ghouls and ghast have no DR.
Okay.
They're kind of like
And-
the Red Warrior stuff. They just take it. And I imagine probably free action to manifest another blade, and then move action.
Testing 1,
Yep.
2, testing 1, 2.
Can hear you.
I'm checking to see if it's echoing.
Give me a minute.
He says all good, so okay.
Alright then.
Next up is Ash.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm just going to step out. I'm gonna go over here. And probably gonna have to
saw Stella throw her blade off into the distance. As for what's there, you don't know since you can't see and no one's told you.
Yeah.
But
So
you know
I'm
there's
just gonna. So I'm just gonna go out over here and take a
Forgot to
ready
roll
action.
initiative.
Okay. So it's Squeaky's turn.
technically yes.
I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to ready action to attack anything that decides to be like ooga booga booga.
Ooga
Okay,
booga booga.
you will be moving to around a corner. So if it does come at you, unless it steps right out in front of you, if it just stops there and you go to attack, you're going to take a -4 plus your sickness.
Oh yes, he would only attack right there.
Okay, so if it stops right there to attack you around the corner, it's tough luck. But if it comes all the way around, too bad for it.
Yes.
Fair enough. Now it's your turn, Ash.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I'm gonna stand right here and take a ready action to attack it myself. To attack an undead creature that just pops up.
Okie dokie. And Sam's turn.
Sorry, I had myself muted. As for me,
They're moving over. She threw it something. Not sure what's going around until you take a peek.
5-foot step.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Michael, if I ready action a full round action, does that mean I can still trigger tower?
Can't ready a full round. You can only ready a standard.
Okay,
You'd
then I
have to
will ready
delay
standard.
instead.
No, I'll just ready.
Okay.
Since
Their
their initiative's going to go right
turns.
after me, I'm not going to lose anything.
As they'll basically, in creepy fashion, like you expect of monsters, come creeping across the ground, clawing at the walls on all four, sort of darting from corner to corner, slowly moving up, getting ready to attack almost like wild animals.
They be like the Wendigos from Wake Dot. I'm just gonna drink my tea.
As they're proceeding up with defensive action. So total defense on them as they proceed up cautiously and violently, if that is even a thing. And it is now. Stella's turn.
Oh, ew.
You're at a corner.
And I will try and fire from it.
Okie dokie. From your square to it. Got that one. We'll take
Never
a
mind.
-4. So throw, you clip some of that corner, and it winds off over here against the ground.
I tried.
Still manifest another blade, and done. Seven's turn. See the one over in the other corner slowly creeping up.
I'm readying my ready action. Again.
Waiting for that good stuff.
Patience is how you get killed. Impatience.
There you go.
I was about to say.
Hasty. Being hasty is what gets you killed. Patience is a virtue and keeps you alive. Ash's turn.
I did the same thing. Ready action and waiting for these things to come at.
Come on, bro. Bring it. No, you bring it. No, you bring it. Sam's turn.
Another ready action for Sam.
Yeah, already. I was gonna do something else, but it's like looking at everybody else. Everybody's getting ready for it. It's like, okay, I'll wait. I will ready action as well.
It's interesting. All right.
I planned on burning hands, but
And first one up, and charge at the meat sickle, which is Ash.
and
And
when
it
it gets to here, I will make my attack come up.
we all get our attack.
Well,
Sam
mine
triggers first.
will trigger first.
Because it's whenever something came in range for her. 7 was when something steps in front of you, right around the corner, and then yours was within
I
attack.
might kill it.
So that hits, and that will kill it.
Because charge reduces its AC, which means, hey, your raid action is still available.
That will alter your initiative, though, although you still go in front of them, so
It didn't
no
change.
change. It's like, and your initiative goes to
The same.
The same?
From a 0.02 to a 0.01?
Next one will move around the corner and total defense and get down all 4 low to the ground like it's getting ready to charge.
Oh,
Stella,
hell no.
let's see. Ooh. Okay. That's interesting. All right, Estella's turn.
Num, num.
A num num? Okay. What do you know?
Well, I don't have cookies to go with my tea, so
Unfortunate.
yeah. I have like chocolate not ding dongs, but Twinkies, but I don't wanna. And the percentile,
That around the corner, I don't think you can actually snag.
No.
Oh.
Too much of an
You're
angle,
gonna-
unless you completely move out.
Yeah, you
guess
have
could,
to step out behind.
Yeah, you could go behind Sam and fire from there.
5-foot
Yeah.
step out and toss over shoulder. That would be doable.
Duck Sam.
And longsword over your shoulder. Precise shot and point blank help you in this situation. With its +4 AC versus your +1 to hit, it will cause you to miss as it dodges.
Asshole.
Oh well, manifest a new blade.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. And 7's turn.
Meow. Yeah, there's really not much for me to.
Move up there and smack it.
5 foot step and then ready.
I am gonna 5-foot step and ready.
Ash's turn.
This time I'm firing the Kabu.
Fuck you, asshole. You get acid now.
And point blank and precise and pop.
Get
We
melted,
do not
motherfucker.
support the use of drugs. Openly.
Oh, this is melting acid. This is not the getting high acid. This is melt your face off.
23.
Yeah, that's with all the negative stuff.
-2, but your +1.
So it'll be a -1 and
That will hit. And damage, well, -1 +1, so. So it literally is just the 9 then?
yeah, it's just so it deals. So I managed to get a blade into it, and it melts on his shoulder, or face, or whatever.
Gets it right there on the shoulder. As it's kneeled down. Doesn't like it. And Sam's turn.
Bucket, ready, action.
And its turn and charge. The meat.
And get shredded.
7 has the ready action also. It's within reach and the higher niche, so 7 goes first.
Yeah, 7 will go first.
Mhm.
Does a combined total of 40 damage drop it?
20 hits. Leaves it with 9. And then yours hits.
For
And
29
what?
damage?
All right. And I will need a fort save from the 2 people who aren't sickened from the 2 dismembered corpses before you.
Yes.
Oof.
And no. Alrighty. And that is sickened, so that's -2 to all rolls, damage, skills, attack rolls, so forth.
For how long?
It is going to be D6 plus 4, 5 minutes, which the other group had 6, and it's been roughly a minute now with the walking around. So you're all on 5 conveniently. Thank you kindly.
Oof.
Minus Sam.
Yes, minus Sam.
Because I have made my saves thus far.
Alrighty.
Thus far.
Shall we go left?
And no. Combat's not over.
Oh.
What?
Do they know how to open doors?
Enemy was delaying. It pops out of the wall, and a black
Oh.
shadowy figure takes a swipe at 7.
Oh no!
You guys wanted shadows? You get shadows. It made its listen check. It heard you. It moved up into the wall. It delayed its initiative to get top, and then it sprung its attack.
Oh god!
So that is a touch attack. 11 versus touch.
Good thing my weapon is magical.
Against 7? No.
My touch is a 15.
That is
How
a
about
denied.
being flat-footed? Because it is a surprise attack because it caught you off guard.
Uncanny dodge.
Gets you to keep your deck, so that saves your ass. Otherwise, it'd probably be an 11.
Otherwise it meets.
Yeah, which would be a hit for a D6 strength damage.
Oh my god!
So it swipes, and instinctively you jump in Sam's direction as shadowy hands reach for you.
You know ambush rogue.
And it is Estella's turn as shadows are trying to attack you now.
Oh, grand.
Literal
The thing that
shadows. Except for they're
The thing
3D.
I usually find comfort in is attacking me. That's fun.
Hey, it's a 3D shadow. That's awesome. How
Oh,
fun is
not
that?
this. Ash just looks at this and says, "Oh no, not this thing again!"
Not
think
like
this is
the
a
other
different
thing.
thing.
Not the Allop, which is basically
know,
a
but
giant
he-
cloud of madness.
No, he doesn't like these things.
He doesn't like things coming out of walls.
Bad thing. Bad
He's
touch.
so
Bad
cute,
touch. Bad touch.
but he still doesn't like them, and he'll fight them.
I will fight you. Yeah, sure. Good.
Rolling
good for
to
you.
attack.
Mhm.
Potential hit. With a magic weapon, you have 50% miss chance, so roll me percentiles. Do ya?
Ah.
And throw dead on right through the chest and into the wall behind it. What the hell?
She flips off that mind blade, conjures it,
Piece of
and
shit.
waits.
Devin's turn.
Incorporeal, you say?
Does look like a shadow.
I can
And
fuck
does
that
it
up.
look like the thing that
Didn't do your
appeared
wisdom.
last time?
Now this is something different. This literally looks like a walking, blackish, shadowy figure, vaguely humanoid. So it literally looks like
Okay.
a shadow walking around, not the amorphous black mist gibbering crazily that ate your wisdom.
Okay, then we don't have to do a total retreat.
You don't have to freak the F out. Nope.
Okay, we gonna give. I've been fucking myself.
Oh.
Whatever you
Um,
do, take a 5-foot step after you do it.
Can I take a 5-foot step if I put a point into the AC pool?
Yes,
Okay.
because
So then,
5-foot step is free if once you take a full round action if you haven't moved.
okay, then yeah, I'm going to be doing the nibbles on this guy. Maybe a 20.
potential hit, 50% miss chance since you do count as magic.
100 and the boop.
4 points over is 4 points over. So that does hit. And you make contact with something vaguely solid and then tear off a chunk as it fades from your mouth. And the shadowy figure looks injured.
I'm getting the fuck out now.
Oh, and thank you. Let's do this. Hey, Ash, poke it.
Ash's turn.
Yep, I'm gonna attack.
Poke it.
Bastard sword swing.
Excuse me.
Through the fences, through the fences.
Not through the thing, through the fence.
Could hit. Do I have to roll my percentile too?
Yep.
Your weapon's magical, so 50%.
Nope.
And right through its body across, and damn. You felt no
5 foot
resistance,
step-
and it's still standing.
5 foot step right here, and that's the end of my turn.
Sam's turn.
5-foot step. And then casting defensively.
Better not botch this.
Oh yeah, I made it. Michael, I am casting Shocking Grasp with the meta magic on it so that I can affect Incorporeal. I have that.
Because you've applied it already, so it's set for the slot level and everything.
I am
Or no, your
Spontaneous
thing-
Caster.
So that's full round action, eats up a higher slot.
Yes.
Full round casting, and zap.
Yep.
Alright, costs you a higher slot, but it's a guaranteed 100% chance to hit. And considering that sucker is going to deal a minimum of 5 damage,
Oh, it's,
How much can hit?
let's see how much damage it does.
that's a hit.
It dies.
And zzzt.
I have no idea how much HP it has, so it's one of those, your ass gonna fucking die.
5
Ghostbuster.
life.
Dun. Who you gonna call?
And
Sam.
drops before its turn, which it was going to retreat into the wall.
Yeah, access denied.
So, are we going to open one of those doors, or...
If there are no more places to search, and we still have one place we have not checked, then we check doors.
What about the like, extended thing down the thing?
Yeah, we haven't checked down here.
Yeah.
Haven't done that yet.
And everybody goes back.
Hey, Seven.
Yes.
Come here, girl. I meant boy.
Him? What? I have
Boy.
balls!
It's like, I have dangly bits, damn it.
It's hard to see with the fluff.
It is hard to see with the fluff.
What Michael said.
I mean, for now you have balls. Just kidding.
I mean,
Oh,
should we shave the fur so we can see more clearly?
Well, I mean,
No.
shift gender, so
No, I mean like the whole spay and neuter your pet.
Shit,
no.
we already know how I feel about that. I already told you
I know,
not to bring it
sorry.
up.
Sorry.
So, moving forward, what do we see?
Illuminating rest of sights, sounds, and other aspects of said things.
Illuminating,
never
not Illuminati.
Way, and ooh, doors over here. Ooh, doors over there. This place got a lot of doors.
I'm more worried about the hallway.
Large opened area with little bits of bones laid about, dirt ground, not too heavily disturbed. Where the gas came from. Looks like they've been self-cleaning this place.
You remember when I said it was like run by a noble family or king some sort?
Well, this place was part of a kingdom, so...
I'm just gonna put that forth, the fact that royalty is probably in here somewhere.
Probably not.
Have you done tomb robbing before?
No, but I know what a royal tomb looks like. Although I don't remember why I know what a royal tomb looks like.
Maybe you're some long lost stepchild of some king or queen or whatever.
I have no idea.
Hi ho, let's go down the hall.
At which point you come across a large hallway, and as you proceed closer still, it opens up into a grand chamber
You were
with
saying?
columns,
Oh,
and which can go from the ground to the ceiling, massive in nature and somewhat decorative, with carvings on them of humanoid figures.
High nobility, possibly royal, but probably high nobility.
And because there's always an and.
There's usually a but as well.
Oh, and there's always a but or two.
damn it. Don't have ranks in dungeoneering.
X marks the spot.
Each square, basically marked with X's, represents a dead body, basically hunched over, skeletal, in a praying or basically bowing stance.
Oof.
Okay, let me rephrase my earlier statement. Nobility or high religious. Possibly,
Both?
actually I was going to say possibly royal, but I doubt royal. The location is wrong for this cemetery. But compared to the church, possibly high religion.
This area, more decorative than the previous chambers you've gone through, is heavily covered in cobwebs. The skeletons themselves are basically covered in dust, cobwebs, spiderwebs, and such, and seem undisturbed, despite the previous areas where the ghast and ghoul-like creatures were, which the ground is a little bit disturbed and most of the bones have been picked clean or mauled on, chewed in bits. It hasn't seemed to enter this area.
Oh, yeah. Uncanny dodge.
Okay. Hey, Ash,
Yeah,
step back, switch with me.
sure thing.
Do your magic things.
How'd you guess? DM, detect magic!
Nah, nothing.
Eh,
Which only makes you probably more worried as player.
Actually, no. Because, what you listed off earlier was intelligent undead. They would know who resides here. They would know, out of reverence, leave it alone. Which is why Sam's also going to mention to people is like, alright, we're going to look in here. Do not disturb anything. Do not take anything.
Cue the Indiana Jones music and deadly traps that you know have to be in there.
Yes. So, Michael, I will advance to there, at the edge of the room. I will not step in, but I will, using the light, look around.
And
I'm stopping at
Seven's
the
going to say
threshold.
to Sam, if we're in here for a magical artifact, probably whatever they're trying to guard is exactly what we need.
Except they're, as Sam points out, they're not guarding.
could we burn it?
we burn it.
What?
If you
You
do,
think
let
this
me
is
know
a
so I can
summoning?
leave and you can deal with the consequences.
Alright then, I will not burn it. I was referring to the corpses, but okay.
Yeah, no. Actually, DM, would it be knowledge religion to know something more about this, possibly?
Or knowledge history.
You
I have
can try.
both.
I'm rolling my knowledge history because that's the only thing I have ranks in.
I was gonna say I'll roll religion, since the nearness of the church is why Sam's thinking that. Although I will roll history as well,
Hey, I actually got. Wow,
Wow,
I
the
actually
results
got
are
a
almost
crit
the
on my
same.
knowledge.
Knowledge religion will get Sam. This looks like a very fancy chamber. Definitely dedicated to someone or something, considering the columns show signs of people in acts of joy or such, throwing up their hands and otherwise bowing and doing other activities on the decorative columns. Although you'll have to get closer to take a better look at them. Knowledge 24 from Ash will recognize some of the markings. Or history, sorry. My apologies. History. That will get you basically knowledge of that this chamber, you're not sure what it is, but the markings on the column that you can see off in the distance do look to be somewhat of heroic praise or representation, usually dedicated to some form of leader, king, or hero. Considering someone of such great standing as Sam has told you, would make sense they'd be buried here. Although, yet again, you can't see the designs on the pillars from how far you are back. Closer inspection, you're pretty certain you could probably identify it. Sam, you come to basically the same conclusion that this room is definitely dedicated to someone of importance. Who that might be, well, further investigation would be required.
Sam. Ash just kind of makes an assumption like, what if this is the grave of one of the heroes? No, why would they be here?
Yeah, your checks would probably get you more information, especially Ash, but you're that far away trying to look at carvings in the dark on the wall.
Let's
all I can
check
say
the
Michael?
other rooms.
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay, I will hold.
Hold
Estella
until
is
relieved.
pressed. Oh,
Why, gods of the fucking.
What happened?
Seven, considering the fact that he doesn't like religions, actually just going to enter the fucking room.
Meh. F it.
Estella's like just pressed up against the wall, just cautious. If I'm dying, I'm not dying in here.
You know, Estelle, I think I've heard about this place before. I just can't quite put my finger on it.
Any
Oh.
reaction
Yeah,
to 7 going in the room? From the room?
From the room.
Any traps? The bodies moving?
Yeah.
The bodies are still covered in cobwebs, hunched over in a praying or bowing stance, face toward the end of whatever meets the hallway or this large opened corridor.
Okay, just to speed things up, Michael, Seven would take a
You
couple
will get
steps.
5 foot over to your right, and I will require initiative from everyone.
Oh, god damn you, Seven.
So 5 feet over, and initiatives, please. Because you will spot an individual, and I will go ahead and illuminate the rest of the area.
As long as it's not like the Tomb Guard from 4th edition, because those things were ridiculous. The four-armed thing with scimitars, Michael?
Yeah.
The one that even if you took a 5-foot step, it still provoked attacks of op?
Uh-huh.
Holy
Super
shit.
nasty.
Those things were annoying as fuck. Tomb Guardians, ugh. I don't know
I
what
can
these
make
things are.
something like that if you want.
No.
9, no,
Well,
no.
to be
no.
fair, the last time we spoke of shadows popped up again. So since you said something, we might actually get it at him.
Well,
Well,
these
this
are Tomb
dungeon
Guards.
was already pre-built like a month ago, if not even longer, and I replaced the monsters long before that of what I was going to use down here. So the shadow was just a good choice for a baddie. Low level, easy to hit, but could mess you guys up a little bit.
Highly fucking annoying.
Yeah, well, the fact it didn't land any blows and died pretty quickly just pays you good XP.
Yeah, and all it cost me was a second level spell.
Mhm.
Considering I think I all but one-shotted it with
I
that
think
spell.
originally I was going to throw like 4 of them in, but I was like, that's kind of overkill. So
No,
I went
thank
with
you.
the 1. So we have initiatives, and the baddie has an initiative of no bonus. So that puts him just at 18.
Yeah, I rolled absolute shit though. We still need initiative from Lydia.
Oh, grand. Do-do-do-do. Oh, that's even more grand.
And descending order. All right. And that is initiative. So you still have the rest of your moves, 7.
Boop. 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 Okay.
So you go take it off around the corner, and then you just come prancing on back. Say or do anything else?
Can I ready action? Okay, you know what? No, I'm not ready action. I'm full defense.
Total defense it is. All right. You guys still have a minute and a half on your sickness.
Oh,
Just to let
goody.
you know time-wise where you are. You're ticking it down, just not quick enough. Ash, your turn. You guys are slowly proceeding forward, examining rooms. You are unaware of the undead. 7 went prancing around the corner and came prancing back, and is kind of like cowering.
Aw. So first things first, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go like
Cowering, being defensive, however you want to see it.
I'm gonna go over
Standing tall.
here first, and I think I see the undead right here.
It is around the wall and actually hiding against. So if you want to make me a spot check versus that, by all means. I rolled pretty damn well for them. Not to mention
Okay.
that is a thick column.
I do have a good spot check, so
No.
I guess I'm
They
like,
pretty much took 20 and basically have their back up against it away from the light. So he's more like around almost that corner. So away from you. So yeah.
So I'm gonna have him to do a wisdom check to see.
It's like,
Is there
well,
something this-
looking, nothing
I'll
there.
put- Yeah, he's going to take a free wisdom check to determine what he's gonna do, and it's probably nothing.
Above average. Dog is
But
dog.
I'm just gonna say right here, and that's the end of my turn. Then I'll be right back quickly while you.
All right. At which point, you will hear bones cracking and a large, piercing kind of howl echo as it kind of lets out a screech, and it steps out from around the corner. Other one steps out. Other one steps out, and other one steps out to face you guys.
Which we can't even
And
see the other two at the moment.
dim light, so 20% miss chance at that range.
No, because the green square is dim. Bright,
Oh.
dim.
So yeah, you can't even see them.
Unless somebody's got elven sight.
Nope.
Elf sight.
So yeah, no joy. And 1, 2, 3, 4 magic missiles as well-dressed, robed, ceremonial style mages with fungus rotted quarterstaffs in hand step out from around the corner with their ratted, tattered clothing, hold
Aw,
up fingers, and blast you guys with magic missiles.
god damn it.
They've also gone ahead and placed their little blur effect on themselves pre.
Okay, I'm
So
back.
they already have blink in effect. And that will be first and third versus dog. So that is 9 points to dog from magic missile. And that is second and fourth to Ash. For 3 and 4, 7 points. As you get pelted with magic missile. And we are on to next in an ish. That is
Gotta kill it quick.
the dog's turn.
Gotta kill it quick.
Of course, that puts them on counters.
Uh.
2 down
I'm going
there
to
are kind of out of sight, but the 2 there
try
are visible.
that one.
Okie dokie. Charge away. Woof.
And
You have sickness, so your charge will counter that. +2, -2. $19 to hit is a potential to hit, although since they did blur themselves, it is 50% mischance. As they got their lovely blink into effect. And that will land a hit. So damage with a -2, will that bring it down to an 11 then? All
Yes.
right. 11 as you chomp down on the sucker. Put a big chunk into it. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring it to Estella's turn.
Well, for starters, I would like my vision to not blur.
Sorry, they have blinking effect. It's natural effect.
So there's always going to be a mischance against them.
Physical attacks have a 50% mischance, and the blind fight feat does not help you. If the attack is capable of striking ethereal creatures, it is only a 20% mischance. If the attackers can see invisible creatures, it's only a 20% mischance.
Magic weapon?
Does not matter. They're literally blurring, so it looks like they're moving back and forth, and there's multiple images. It's blurry.
You
It's
have
hard
to
to
have
see it.
something like True Sight, which none of us have.
Any individual targeted with spells has 50% to fail against you.
Yeah, no, I don't think I hit it.
If I hit it with an area of effect, I can do it.
13 to attack the one in the corner over there.
Yeah.
13 will potentially hit its AC, maybe.
What?
20% mischance.
Now 50% mischance, which... So that is a wing and a miss.
Can't hit shit today.
A lot of annoying baddies today.
I conjured another mind blade, and that's all I can do.
And Sam's turn.
And moving up to it and slash.
This affects their abilities too.
Yeah, they have them.
They have a 20% mischance as they sometimes go ethereal when they try to attack you. Potential hit.
Nope.
But you hit thin air. Or, yeah, thin air as it basically blinks out.
I think this is the first time Blinks actively worked in their benefit.
Probably so. Ash's turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, I can't seem to go around or anything other than...
It's a column
Well,
right there, so you could come around over here and stand. Trapped in the
Sure,
corner.
let's see. I can... Yeah, I can actually go over
30
here.
feet, yeah.
Perfect.
Doop, doop, doop.
We have them surrounded now.
You dropped.
Time to
He just
attack.
pulls a string of fireball beads and throws them to the ground and says, "You're trapped."
You fallen for my
That's a
trap
miss.
card. Ha 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 ha.
Potential hit. Chance
Oh,
of
really?
actually hit.
It's AC as shit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And
Close.
blinks out of existence again and pops right back in. Their
Wow,
turns.
what happened to the people watching?
As they will turn and it will take its quarterstaff to bonk you on the head. Against 7. Does not hit.
No.
Against Sam.
Yes.
Maybe. 1d100 says above 20. It is actually here when it takes a swing at you. And it hits. And that quarterstaff will deal a whopping d6 plus its bonuses,
Bring it back again.
which it will
Minus
choke
its
up on.
penalties. I can wish.
16 strength, so that's going to be a +4. You take 6 points of damage as it clubs you with that quarterstaff. And that is its turn. The ones down below will start proceeding up slowly and taking total defense. And next is Doggo's turn.
Let's see. Oh my god, I'm dying apparently.
Not necessary.
Nom, 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 nom.
Potential hit. Good damage. Does it hit?
I don't think so. No, probably not.
I'd
Ow!
say 50-50. Although don't stab yourself.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
50% miss chance, 50 on the dot. Ouch.
Oh, damn it.
Oh. And there he goes again and reappears. And its mouth jaw just drops a little bit as the teeth show, and then it closes back, almost as if it was trying to smile at you.
Smile or laugh, one of the two.
Stella's turn.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Please go and not fuck this hoe.
Shank a fool.
Then 30 feet, +1 to hit, -2 from Sicken, so a -1.
Better
you
than
shake
a
a fool?
-2.
That will miss.
And
New blade.
a new blade and hiding over here.
Getting into between the columns. Yoink.
Okay, I'm back.
And Sam's turn. Come back.
I'm gonna smack the thing. Because if
It's
this
some
doesn't
shape or
work, I'm
fashion
going
of-
to do something else. And I'm doing tower as well.
Yay! Tower! Yum, yum, yum.
Potential
Maybe?
hit.
Successful hit.
Yes. It connects. No way.
Cool. That took a chunk out of its HP.
And Ash's turn.
Okay, time to attack this. Hopefully it will hit. If it'll stop blurring, of course.
The effect lasts for a while.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Bu- 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 bum. 1 round a level of caster, and they are counted as a 4th level caster, so you've got like 4 rounds of that. So 2 rounds left.
And it misses.
Foof. Any movement you want to make, and then their turn.
I made my turn here, so it doesn't go anywhere.
Fair enough. It will attempt to smack Sam. Critical fail. And confirms.
Confirm fail.
That moldy little stick of yours is going to snap in two.
The effect is spinning swing. You are sickened for 1d4 rounds.
Can an undead get sick?
It gets dizzy.
Yeah.
I don't think that actually works. I think it's immune to that effect.
I would probably say so, but I will check just to be sure.
Pretty sure undead are immune to being sickened as a straight status effect. Pretty sure.
Undead. Stunning, disease, death, mind affecting, darkness, con, non-lethal, ability drain, energy drain, fatigues, exhaustions, anything that requires a fortitude. Straight out calling sickness, no, although it does fall under fort, so it normally would, but since the effect just does it, it takes it.
1d4 rounds.
Roll your 1d4. As it will be sickened right along with you guys. One round of it is still one round of it if it managed to connect the hit, so. Oh well.
It Googled itself for 1 round.
Yep. Dog's turn.
Yay!
Well, actually, that's just one, so I gotta do the other ones. So, attempt to smack you. Oh dear God. Failed. I need another bludgeoning one at him. We'll burn through the crit fail deck with these idiots.
Slipped! You are knocked prone!
Oh no.
Tried to smack the Twiggy and slipped instead.
On the ground.
You no mess with Doggo.
It's going to use its move action stand up because it is confident that it will be ethereal when you try to bite it.
So, roll your free attack, Squeaky.
Swing and whoops. And stand up. And that potentially hits. And
does hit.
it does hit. So much for not being there. You were here.
probably
minus
fell down.
The 2, so a little bit more.
You got the
I think
timing
it slipped.
just a little bit wrong.
I think it fell down because it slipped on a puddle of piss that 7.
Peed on it.
And then uses its standard action to move 5 feet.
Oh, hi, John.
Oh no. 5
How
feet
many
away.
Johns do you know?
Everybody's a John.
Everybody's a John.
John Doe.
But I'm at.
Hey,
Seven's
nice
turn.
one.
Yay! Yum, yum. Again! For a second
This
knock!
chance you should miss this time, but dice rolls are questionable.
Oh,
That's a hit.
That's a
and
nom.
13 out of its 7, so nom nom. Down it goes.
crutch. Excuse me.
And you still have your move. Unless you're taking full round to chomp to keep up the effect. Then you just have a 5-foot step.
There we go. I have a 5-foot step.
Can't 5 foot around the corner. You'd have to go to the corner.
Wait, there's a corner?
That's
Oh,
the
I
column
can't see
right
it because
there.
of my aura.
Yeah, there's the pillar there. The large
So
column.
you doing tower still?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm doing a tower. I'm also taking my AC in case that thing decides to try to fuck me.
What? It would bone you?
Hey.
Kill it, Michael!
Estella's
Michael?
turn.
I think me and Shig have influenced you too much.
Oh, come on. You know the undead boning joke would have to come up eventually from me at some point in this hellish region. So, Estella's turn. I could have always saved it for when you guys miss. Goes, oh look, you rolled a critical fail. Looks like you got boned. Bum, bum, bum.
But a dish.
Oh my god!
I hit it.
Slashed it. You harmed the fella.
I
In
know, right?
melee, no less.
Shut up.
And Sam's turn. Unless Stella's taking a 5-foot step back.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Tower. Take my 1 point of AC, put the 1 point in, and I smack the thing, and I'm pretty sure I drop it. I hope I drop it. Because 38 damage, don't drop it, we have a different problem. And then I will take my 5-foot step.
Ash's turn. You have friend behind you.
If I
not
see
gonna-
him-
Ash, you are no longer flanked, sir.
Thank you.
Given time, Sam will flank it.
Let's see.
Given time.
him.
That's how the 0. Oh, I must have put a double negative somewhere in there.
That looks like it's
No
would
damage.
Be... Yeah, you did.
We
You
can
put a double
factor out your
positive.
damage if you'd like to roll your percentage.
I can do the
check.
math.
Hit.
It's 10, 16 damage.
There we go.
That's actually a hit.
Yeah, it looks like
And
16 damage.
D10 with +4.
And if it's evil creature, if it's an evil, and if it's evil,
So 3
9
plus
plus 1 is 10, plus 2
minus
is
2 from weapon
12.
specialization, which
Yeah.
would be
S-
so
His,
3,
his
4,
da-
5, 6, 7,
I came up with
plus a
16.
D10 of 9. Yeah, 15.
Did you count the half against strength?
yes, I did. I
4
did.
plus 2 makes 6.
Plus 9 is 15, plus 1 from weapon enhancement.
Is 16. Okay. I missed the weapon enhancement. So 16. Then plus the 3 would make 19. Da-da-da. Which leaves it at...
Not much.
And let's see, that's down to round 1. So guess who has magic missile back up?
Not me.
That guy.
That guy. And pop. Estella will take 4, as that one will pop you, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Asshole.
And Ash will take 2 as it falls back. Whoop, 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 whoop.
She nearly took a nuke, and I just took a little bug bite.
I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna frag you moving around the corner.
7's turn.
Just cause you're around
Oh,
the corner
did
doesn't
that
mean you're
person-
safe.
Yeah, he ran.
Oh, and downside, it's been 4 rounds, so they lose their 50% miss chance, which I know just makes you guys absolutely sad.
Oh, totally
Michael,
devastating.
I'm charging this motherfucker!
Charge is full round action, so you can trigger tower as well.
Pow.
I'm taking my 1 to AC so that way fucking charge only gives me a -1, and then I'm putting a point in.
Taking your -1, so you get a +1 to hit with your -2 gives you a -1 to hit on.
Yeah.
That's fair. And so that's a -1 to hit off that? Or that already factored it in?
No, it doesn't look like it's factored in. So
It is factored in.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
So +2, -2, -1 from tower.
So 13 to hit.
So 13 to hit, right on the dot what you need. Woo! And I imagine the -2 is factored into the damage.
No.
Okay. So 10 damage to it, which will leave it at 9. But it still takes it.
Woo!
And that'll bring it over to Estella's turn.
Oh boy.
Step back around the
Probably
corner and throw.
moves right there and chunks a blade.
I can move up just right to the column, right to there.
I can
15
move
feet.
here.
15, within 30. And chunk.
Yoink.
So -1 to hit because of sickness, -1 to damage. Definitely hits.
6 points.
Damage will have to be -1 in essence because of your bonuses.
That was not meant to go, but it wouldn't go away.
Weird. 6, so that brings it down to 3. Still alive, but got the sword in it for a round till it vanishes. And a dog bite. And Sam's turn.
One,
Not sure
two,
what's
three,
going on over
four,
there, but
five,
Sam seems
6.
happy and Estella's throwing.
I'm triggering the wand that's in the halberd.
Oh, you're burning it around the corner with the flamethrower?
Yep. So reflex
And-
save.
Oh, damn. Well, that's a waste of a natural 20.
So he takes 1 point of fire damage.
Pretty much, yep. Gonna smoke you out. And Ash's turn, which
Help
charge.
charge.
Ah,
I mean, it's
imagine you took the 1 point out for yourself, Sam.
the what? Oh yeah.
Doggo put a point in, you probably took it out.
Yes, I
But
did
you
because
didn't
that's a
put a
free
point in.
action.
And
Yeah.
charge, do you hit? +2, -2. So just your normal roll.
Oh, at least it's not a.
That does not confirm though.
Thankfully,
Luckily,
no. 15 on the dice, even with -2. With your mod, you're not going to miss, yeah.
like yeah.
And
Ash,
wham!
you
It
missed.
steps back, you cut through its robes, right between its legs, and basically hit stone. Guy just looks
Ah.
down, looks back at you.
I was like, Ash, focus. Don't just go charging. I was trying to finish it off. If you say so.
And its turn. Looks at the pole, drops it, and lunges at you.
Whoops.
It's like, screw this. And
Getting
it will
handsy,
go
is he?
with. It's going to go with 2 claw attacks instead. Full round action.
Not my doggo.
Boop.
Haha,
Big
not my
Wolfman.
doggo.
Oh,
Misses at Ash
Oh.
in retaliation for that. The other one will still take the stick and try to beat the dog. Critical fail. I think all.
That's gonna
all but one
confirm
now is critical
fail.
Failed, and that will critically. Yep. Wow. The one against Estella, the one against you, and now the one against Seven. So if this one against Ash lives, it should get a critical fail too.
Effect is pulled muscle. You take 1d4 points of strength damage.
Oh. 1. 16 goes down to 15. So that's only a +4 to hit.
Well, it also reduces
Not that it
damage.
matters. Not that it matters. Seven's turn. This is why it doesn't matter.
since it doesn't have
Because
muscle, did
it get dead.
It's
Since it
got
didn't-
magic muscle.
since it has no muscle, did it pull a marrow instead?
Sure. Its bones in its arm crack a little bit.
It overextended. It stretched itself a little too much.
What does 7 do?
we keep going for dismemberment.
Charges. Wait. Oh, that's wrong.
Time for a little dismemberment.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you are further up, and people do have lights. I probably should illuminate the rest of the blasted chamber.
Yeah.
So that has the -2 negative factored into it, but not in the damage, because I don't like touching the damage.
It's fair.
So damage would be 9 then. That is factored into the damage.
It is?
Yeah, weapon enhancement applies to attack and damage.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's factored in then.
Also, don't forget the fact, Squeaky. Because of your level in Druid, you do have a +1 enhancement bonus to attack and damage.
Yes. When I do a tower, I just change that to a 0, and then for my negative, I put in a -2 into the weapon enhancement.
Except, here's the thing. If you're taking it out of enhancement, it also takes it out of your damage.
Oh.
Because enhancement applies to attack and damage. If you're
been
going to take it out of
touching
just
myself.
attack, you do take it out of focus.
Oh,
Okay.
you've been hurting yourself. That's
Yeah. You've been nerfing yourself on anywhere from 1 to 3 points of damage this fight.
Shit.
And you still have your move,
Oh, it's gone.
although you probably
killed
did a
it.
full round, so you probably got a 5-foot step.
Okay.
Then it's Stella.
I may go here then.
And Sam can see tons of kneeling
Ooh,
bodies
excuse me.
and a whole host of them kneeling before a small, strange-looking pedestal with a stone cylinder on top of it, covered in cobwebs. As there are piles of bones scraped across the ground, stuck in little ditches in the ground, and all piled up at the base of the pedestal.
Oh,
In
great.
addition to those kneeling bodies, which look like they've been dragged across the.
Well, that's definitely the thingy.
Stella, what you do's?
I do's just. Oh, it's already dead.
See, Doggo pounced it.
Pay attention,
Dragon.
homegirl.
Is that an artifact or a thingy?
Much like
Probably
before, as I just
our
described.
target object.
It's the weird pedestal with the stone cylinder atop it, covered in cobwebs, undisturbed for many years, and tons of bodies kneeling before it on the ground that have been look like they've been dragged across the ground, left scrapes. In
I'm
addition to
following Doggo.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Sam's turn.
I'm not dumb enough to walk in on this weird ritual.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, honey, then you don't want to be following fucking 7.
7's into the weird. What you do? Move to there.
And it is around the corner, so yes, it is a -2.
-4 round corners.
Oh. Well, that's a miss either way.
Yeah. 10 ain't gonna cut it,
No, because I
Ash.
didn't want to provoke the attack of op.
which is fair.
Let's see if I can finish it off.
Well, technically, corners don't provoke attacks of op, Adam. Unless they have the feat for it.
I don't know if he does or not.
I think I
Fair
killed it.
14 will hit. And it has 6 lovely life, which 12 will definitely put into the ground, plus your added bonus.
Which will be a total of 14.
All right. And pause for a moment because I need to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back to where we can pick up with you guys and the goodies.
Oh, thank God. I've not eaten in like 5 hours, and that's made me really grumpy, so I'm gonna go get food.
You're taking a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
All right.
The heck was that?
That was my door.
Correct, too.
Oh, what suspense.
Okay, there we go.
Hmm. I'm gonna have to share this with Squeaky because I think you'll find this funny.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you for the wait. Everyone back?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right, and that will take you out of combat. So no more initiative.
The first thing I'm gonna do is get close to this fucking skull.
I'm gonna do detect magic on the little mage guys.
Lingering magic, faint due to blink, but otherwise nothing over the course of the 3 rounds you do so. Meanwhile, 7 will crawl down all 4 and sneak up to the corner, sleep around the next corner, look over. Tons of cobweb dead skeletons leaned over in prayer position, all huddled up near the small pedestal, which doesn't match any of the other material in this place. Bless you.
Thank you.
And with bones all gathered around of random parts of like dead rats, human femur, skull, tooth,
Oh,
all just cluttered around the base of it. And then the pedestal itself is covered in cobwebs, very plain and simple stone, but of a different color and cut than the rest of this place as mentioned. And atop it is the stone cylinder, about the size of a Coke can, with cracks all across it, and a skull-like motif on the front of it facing towards you, covered in cobwebs.
Facing towards me.
Basically just facing like
Outward.
here we go. Outward like that, just straight.
Okay, then I am
Not
going
directly at you.
to try my best to step over some fucking corpses. And then go right here and look at it. Closer.
Closer. Closer, too close. Doesn't need a light. There we go.
I will go over and look at the thingy. Does it look like the other thingy?
It's heavily covered in cobwebs on the pedestal, more so than the other, but it looks pretty freaking identical, especially considering the strange stone pedestal it sits on doesn't match the rest of the columns and stonework down here. It's like seeing granite all around you and then seeing a white marble pedestal just out of nowhere.
If
It's
it
like,
doesn't
huh.
attract attention, it ain't doing it right.
So it's definitely out of the ordinary. And
Okay.
then there is that around it with all the bones as Evan creeps over 2 of the hunched skeletons, almost knocking one over, but with cat-like reflexes, dog-like reflexes, gets over and stands on top of the bones right at the pedestal, pretty much looking at the top of it at eye level.
So
Michael.
Yes.
7 is going to lick the cobwebs off.
Okay, you get a mouthful of cobwebs, which you end up pulling most of them off of the stone soda can and revealing the gold motif on the front, and then the rest of the can with markings of arcane nature around it and other stuff.
yeah, do we want to grab this thing first or last?
I don't know, I
Loot.
just wanted to taste it.
I say we loot and then we take it.
The smell of
Good
death is
idea.
pretty strong around it, but not sickening.
Okay.
It was 8 items, right? Or was it 4?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go back and loot the place.
Let's clear this zone and then we'll grab the
It's
thing,
like
because that way we
4
can
of
get
them
it.
out of the 9 tombs, pretty much.
Let's clear the zone and then we'll come back and pick up the thing, because we can tell ain't nothing else in here gonna take it.
I'm sorry if y'all heard that.
Yeah, that sounded bad.
I was trying to curl up in my chair and then I kicked the fucking desk.
Alright.
Always fun. You will notice, Seven, as you were looking at it, in draconic writing on the side of it saying, "Hi, how are you?"
Oh, if that's true, then oh god, Seven's gonna step back over here, and he's
Okay.
gonna be all like, "Hi, how are you? Who are you? What are you doing here in Imascari?"
The
Do I
draconic will
notice
just sort of-
Seven's not coming with?
You will turn, start walking away. At which point you'll hear like conversation echoing in the hallway and gibberish to most everybody else, but a language you recognize.
I turn back and look.
Probably has its paws against the small pedestal, staring at it, talking to it.
Hi, how are you? I want attention. Love me. Do you love me? Do you love me yet? Do you love me yet? Do you love me yet? Do you love me yet?
7?
Do you love me yet?
It talks, Sam. I want to know what it is.
The writing will disappear from the side and take on the form of arcane markings. As you turn to talk to Sam and then turn back to look at, the arcane markings are gone from the whole canister. On the side is a nice little sentence in Old Common that you speak.
Oh god.
7.
It will then, the language will fade and it'll go back to having strange arcane markings. The sentence will basically state, "Freedom is an illusion, death is peace."
Oh my god. And I thought Estella was angsty. And no, she's not. She's just panicking.
7, based on what I figured out what those things are, there's something really nasty sealed in there. And it talks to you to convince you to let it out so it can do whatever it damn well pleases.
This one
Think
doesn't want
ghost.
out though.
Think ghost, but nastier.
As you say that and look over, writing appears on there in the Old Common. Basically says, "Let me out.
Okay, never mind.
Do what the lady over there said."
That's not what she said, mister.
7. You remember the ghost? Now think of something that can do that, but even nastier.
But what would that be?
What's inside that thing?
Why don't you explain it?
I don't know what it is.
Then
Based
how
on what I
did
figured,
you know it can do that?
because from my understanding, it's a spirit. That's what they do.
So at this point, Stella's gonna just take the thing. Okay, let's go.
No, I want the loot, Estella. I need the loot in this place, whether this thing likes it or not.
Oh, no. The thing is saying to break the seals and release it.
It just goes back to having marks on itself and doesn't show any more words.
She
As
just
you
kind of
arguing.
like.
Then if it's not going to show any more words, Seven's gonna get bored and walk away.
You
just
stand there
shakes-
for about a minute and yeah, no.
She just shakes her heads in Alwyn and just sticks it in the bag of holding she was given.
Yeah, be very careful with that, Estella. If the thing breaks, something nasty's probably gonna get loose.
It's
You
basically.
say that, but what if we're sitting here collecting these souls who have been tormented for however long, only to be sacrificed to whatever we're going to summon?
I have no idea.
Stella, spot check as you pick it up.
Alright.
Ash is just more really confused. He just looks at those two, and he just looks at Sam. Looks like he doesn't understand a word she's saying, but it looks like
Nope.
he's having a conversation with the dog.
I'm trying to convince the dog not to do something.
She's just kind of like rubbing her temples and just saying, just a few more weeks on this shit island, and she'll be saying that all in Alwyn.
Ash is just saying,
Aaron.
and Ash kind of utters to himself like, "Geez, if people think I'm crazy, I'm Because you keep talking to yourself.
And Estella will
Talking to
notice when she picks it up in the Aquian written language, notices it basically says, "Open, and I will grant you power over the dead."
Yeah, no, she just sips it in there.
It's like, no, drop.
Wrong person, buddy.
I'm not a necromancer.
You were better at saying it with the dog.
Yeah, it would have been better off doing that to the dog.
I just. Oh, this unlimited power. Oh, that's cute. Nope.
Alright, going for this door, Michael.
And behind door number 1, we have.
No, I'm gonna wait till everybody gets over there first.
Oh, before you open up, I taking a drink out of a potion.
You gotta do that, and I'm like, no, save potion.
Okay, fine.
I poke him. For 9.
Thank you.
Save the
Don't
potion.
charge.
Items with charges can be reused.
Okay,
Items
thank
with
you
no
very
charges cannot be.
much. Okay. Now you may proceed to open up.
I open the door.
And you come to a large room, open and mostly void of any dust, debris, or other body.
That's not unsettling at all.
The big pile of bones over in the corner there.
There it is.
It's like, wait for it. Okay.
I'm gonna proceed cautiously, looking at the pile of bones, see if it gets up.
Nope. It's kind of stacked in, well, literally a pile of bones, skulls, ribs, spines, all finger bones, all of it just piled in a corner there. On top of it is a skull with something shining inside of it through the eye sockets.
Detect magic.
It detects magic back. No.
Spell reflection? What the fuck? I want that?
You detect magic, and you do pick up a faint magic aura.
I home in on the magic, and I pick it, and I collect the magic thingy.
Start homing on the magic detect, and you detect faint transmutation.
I just saw what the viewers wrote in. It's just like, I don't want to know what summons in.
Yeah. I saw that, I'm like, yeah, but Sam's gonna find out anyway, probably.
You remove the skull or reach into the eye socket.
I pluck the skull and take the thing out of it.
All right, and you find a ring laying atop there.
Okay, bag it so we can check it later.
Basically have a metal ring with the scene of a shattered ship and wooden debris floating on what looks to be water. And it is a thick wooden band.
Oh, I think I know what this ring is, actually.
And I will add it to the list since you'll be able to identify it.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. Paste the description. Alright, and then there's this door next to 7. I will open it.
All right, opening said door. Boop, 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 boop. There's the reveal button.
There's a what?
I couldn't find the little reveal icon.
Oh, I thought you said there's a robot. I'm like, wait, what?
I offer you my love and all human death.
No. Is that another skull speaking? Let's put it in the bag.
Back to
And
robot.
initiative.
Oh!
Oh.
What?
What is that
What
thing?
a bugbear? No.
Why
It
didn't we
looks
just?
like a tooth.
It looks weird.
It looks like a stomach.
Just close the door.
Yeah, just close the door.
You guys like slimy things, right?
Close the door.
Close the door.
Wait, no, throw 7 in there, then close
It
the
has
door.
a -1 initiative.
Wow. I was gonna say, if it's a slime, 7 can rip it apart, and we don't have to worry about losing gear.
Whatever that.
Oh wait,
thing
y'all
is,
have
we're not-
energy-based weaponry. You could throw it and nail it.
I have combo. I could also.
I just
switch
realized the
skills.
party is the perfect thing to counter oozes.
And first up is Ash, who's around the corner as Sam reaches over. 7 opens the door.
Yeah, as soon as he sees that thing, Ash
Can
just
you
goes
see it?
over. Oh, let's see here. Stands here with Sam. Sees Ding. Stands here with 7 and closes door. End of combat.
And close the door. All right.
Can't be in the same square as another person, so you got to pick a spot where you end up
you'll end up
after.
being pushed
Right
to the
here.
side. Boop.
That's the end of my turn. If anybody else wants to open the door and fight that thing, be my guest.
Stella's turn as Ash walks up, closes the door, and steps aside.
Stella's just gonna shrug and start walking the other way.
Because she didn't
We
see
done?
any of it.
Like, okay, we're done here. Later.
Bye,
Next
guys.
up, 7.
What is 7
He's
doing?
tackling the door.
And thud. Door comes off the hinges.
Just looks at 7. Really? I don't
It's
think that thing
fine,
will
isn't
taste
it?
very good.
Can you tell your dog we're not going to
Oh,
fight that
what?
thing?
Do you want to get bit?
Sebs just looks at you and it's like, I just told it wouldn't taste very good.
All right.
That usually works.
You still have your move.
Oh no, I'm gonna sit right here and wait for it to come to me.
And Sam's turn.
Alright. Nope, we're not doing that one. We're not doing that. There we go. We're going to do this one. I'm going to pull out one of my wands. I'm going to pull out the Eternal Wand and blast it once.
Retrieve and point and zap.
Move action and zap for maximum damage. You know, Michael, I just realized something outside of the Eternal Wand. For normal wands of Magic Missile, I have to make a use magic device check, and I've been forgetting about that.
Because the Eternal Wand, as long as it's on your list for doable, you can use it.
No, for Eternal Wand, as long as you're an Arcane Caster, you can use it.
Hmm.
But the normal
True.
ones, I don't have Magic Missile as part of my spell list. Burning Hands,
So
yes.
You have to. Yep. You
We've
sure
been
enough
forgetting
do.
about that.
Shame.
Oops.
And the ooze will 5, 10, 15, 20 as it charges. At
Does
its
it break the
10-foot
door?
movement.
The door's
door's
already
already
broke.
on the ground thanks to Doggo.
Oh. 7.
Although, is it dissolving said door that's on the ground?
If it wasn't for obvious factors, it would almost be nearly invisible to you guys. But yeah. And it will move up and launch its wonderful, brilliant attack against you. Best of luck to use. 18 to hit you.
No.
No.
And Pseudopod reaches out as the transparent object tries to slap you.
What on earth?
The door that it is walking over, made of wood, is basically sinking into it and basically bubbling and dissolving inside its body.
Oh boy.
And next up is Ash's turn.
Oh, I guess we're doing this then.
Attack around a corner.
I'm just gonna sit over here.
On top of the pile of bones. Doop, 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 doop.
What a nice little cubby.
Can't get flanked here, so let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna hurl my sword at it.
You say that.
I was like, you say that till something comes out the wall.
Oh god damn it.
We've already seen it happen.
And luckily, no more. Whatchamacallit, we're not sick anymore. Oh wait, I forgot to apply my +1/+1 bonus. So it'll be 23 and for 15.
That's where we found out if it has splitting.
Gray oozes do not. They just dissolve quickly any organic or metal material, but not stone.
Organic or metal, you say?
Yeah, armor or clothing dissolve and become useless immediately unless you succeed on a reflex save if it makes contact with you. So yes,
Okay.
it's like an anime. It can dissolve your clothing and your weaponry.
So that means the Phoenix Fire Crystal is not poofed. Because he threw the Mind Blade.
Well, the Phoenix Ash Crystal ended up deep in the water pool long ago with the crab when he got snagged.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
No one wanted to go swimming into the muck and disease-ridden body floating water after it.
I forgot about
it
that. I
got
thought he still
mad.
had it.
Nope. He didn't want to take another dip in there.
Nope.
I can't
Would
say I
you?
blame him.
He just said, F it.
I was like, no, I can't blame it.
He'll find a tiny little gem in all that dirty, filthy water you can't really see in with floating body parts. Pass.
Found
Next
it
up
on the
is
island,
Stella.
it stays on the island.
Hey, unless I'm an aquatic paladin with my divine health, I'm not.
Stella. They're apparently chunking blades and breaking doors.
She looks at around the corner. She just peeks her head around.
You see a giant translucent like bubble with little glittering sparks and everything floating around in it as it shimmers. Otherwise, it would be completely unseeable if it wasn't for the light of your torch shining on the glitter.
Ew. Yeet.
Just imagine glue with glitter in it. Basically, is what it is.
She yeets.
I yeet.
Wah! And chunk and hit. 9 plus 1 for point blank, since that's probably not factored in.
It's not.
Leaves it with 1 life.
Or like
Seven's turn.
YOLO.
Yay! I go num num num. It's not going to dissolve my teeth, is it?
Gray excludes acid. Any melee hits or constricted attacks made by it deal acid damage. A metal or wooden weapon that attacks it must make a save or be dissolved. Deals damage to wooden objects must surprisingly not.
doesn't
It
list
makes
anything
attacks against
natural.
you, it grapples you, it constricts you. You attack it with a weapon, yes, but your teeth don't count as wood or metal, so no.
Yay!
I mean,
You're
it's not like
fine.
you have dentures at the moment, so you're fine.
And chomp. And imagine one of those party favors where you pull a string and it pops out and shoots confetti. That's what happens upon its death.
Oh hell yeah! It's my birthday party.
At which point it dies, it quivers, and then boom, explodes, and slime and glitter goes everywhere
Ew.
within a 10-foot radius.
Ew.
Reflex save from all those within the area.
What?
Reflex save for all those within 10 feet. So that's Estella, Sam, and 7. Ash is outside the splash range.
Oh, crap. This is going to be acid, isn't it?
Acid and the equivalent of glitter dust.
Alright, so I'm going to
Oh.
pop an item. Do I want to do this?
I'm glad I'm here in my little cupboard.
Yeah, I'm going to use the cloak to cancel out acid.
Stella makes it and also has evasion, so
Yeah.
out of there. Nope.
I definitely failed it,
I just matrix the shit out of the glitter.
which is also why I'm activating the cloak as an immediate action. It's like, oh shit, oh shit. So, I can resist 10 acid.
And Doggo makes it also, which has evasion, so nothing. So point blank, around the corner. As 7 dodges, all of it goes right toward Sam's like, shit.
And I swirl the cloak and activate it, and I have resist 10 acid.
Instead of this being like a burst effect, it's more like someone took a bucket of water, hurls it at the dog ducks, and right into Sam.
Estelle just backs up.
And how much is the
And
damage?
It's a d6 of acid, but
So I take nothing.
none because you got 10. And you are affected by basically the glitter dust spell for the next.
Oh, cool. What's this
Yeah,
thing called?
all
The
your
ring of
stuff is
floating?
sparkly.
Okay, so 0 damage.
And you are slightly sparkly and shiny for the next minute.
Okay, that I can deal with.
So shiny.
All right. I'm gonna go in the room real quick since I have 1 round. Go in, look if there's anything,
The room is spotless clean
and then
of any organic or metallic material. Why it never ate the door, go figure.
I don't know. All right, and then double check the rest of this room.
Nothing, bits of debris, garbage on the ground.
Okay, we're done with this room then. Let's yep, nope, out.
7's waddling away now.
We have another door to check.
Ash is following.
Oh, hey, 7, we still got more rooms.
Oh, there's one
Across the
over there.
hall.
Alright, fine, you can get the door. I'm assuming Estella's joining us?
Yeah, go follow, because I got the light.
You got a light.
Oh.
There's lots of light.
Oh, God.
Into the room. Which just charges past everybody, knocks the door off, and goes in.
Cannonballs through the door.
I
So
don't
brave.
have that much strength.
So brave.
Running start gives you a bonus. I'm gonna reach over 7 and open the door.
Hello, Fluffy.
I
Goodbye,
probably
Fluffy.
should have stated that 7's gonna have a ready action. In case that happens.
These little shits.
Oh crap!
These little shits.
And initiative.
You know what we're lined up for? A ray attack.
No, a line attack.
Ray.
Ray stops at the first target.
Oh.
You know, it would be funny that you happen to mention that.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Oh no!
It's not funny. It is a little.
I swear to God, if it's some fucking trap.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Shut up. I blame so many GMs for my paranoia now, okay?
Oh, they got a whopping 6.
Whew, that means all of us go before them. Let's fuck them up.
And
Okey-dokey.
first up is Estella. She comes walking up, and door opens, and light shines, and look, there's a dead guy across from you. He's skeleton, has no clothing on, and seems to be holding some kind of crystal object in hand that's cylinder shaped.
Crystal object.
2 foot long, made of steel and ice blue glass, with iron bands around it.
That, for some reason. Wait, no.
Estelle's gonna
that's a different
go-
item.
Over here, and then close the door.
Ah,
Not this again.
so safe. Like, this really stops the 7.
No, it just only slows the 7 down.
Oh my
Seven's turn.
god. Okay. Okay.
Just- ow.
Dice, please!
Oh my god.
Headbutts the door in.
And oh yeah. Smash.
Ash just out of sight and looks at Stella alive. This is what like he didn't say anything here, but he gives her a look like this is what happened.
And wooden door goes to pieces onto the ground, large chunks here and there. Still have your move. And steps aside. And Ash's turn. Oh, look, there's an undead.
Let's see. Can I go in there and yeah, I can. No charge, but I could kill it. I can attack it, and
Fortunately, you can't charge because there's a teammate in the way, but you can move up to it.
this since I'm not sick anymore, I could get my power.
Move action, move up. Oh, you come into the room. Oh, look, there's another one.
Ooh. But wait, there's not more.
And you swing. And you hit. And you deal high damage. And it's still standing. Barely. And Sam's turn. Sees Ash run up and attack an undead. Cut into it.
And 1 and a 2.
Large points
and
of
a
rib cage and other
3
bones
and
hit
oh
the
look,
ground.
there's one over there. So 4.
There's one standing right there.
I will hit him instead.
He's also just a regular skeleton, just standing in the room and seems to be holding something in hand. Looks to be a spiral-looking, 3-foot-long wooden rod with a grayish coloring to it. And you swing and you hit.
I
And
doubt that's
still
enough to drop
standing.
him. Yeah.
Their turns. And the one in front of you, Ash, looks at you, looks at the thing in its hand, looks at you, points the thing, and says says gibberish. At which point, a 30-foot line of ice shoots forth, and you are entitled to a reflex save.
Oh shit!
That just goes out the door.
I think I'm gonna take that full damage.
That's one of those mega hole. Okay.
Oh god! I don't even remember going to Winterfell.
You take 9 points of cold damage. And everything gets slightly frosted over with ice for a moment and starts to melt. And then it will just take a 5-foot step back. At which point, the one next to you will look at you, Sam, look at its broken ribcage, stick a hand in there, sort of look disappointed, look up at you, and point the rod, and with a quick bit of gibberish, you'll need to make a will save.
Oh no.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I have to ask, is the... Oh, well, hold on. I might be able to answer this question myself.
It is mind affecting, compulsion based.
No, I was checking one of my other effects. Oh, yep, no, I'm good. Nat 20.
Looks at you, seems slightly perturbed, and with the other hand, reaches into its ribcage and pulls out a second rod and holds it up like in triumph.
The fuck?
Retrieving that item does cause it to draw an attack of op.
Yes. Because I don't know what he did, but I'm not going to let him do it again.
He's got one in one hand. Pulls up the other one
Ooh.
and hits and cuts him right down the middle as the arm falls to the ground holding their rod, and he falls to the side on top of the other rod. Dead took a move action to retrieve it, standard action to use it. The
And it's
previous
one of
rod
the-
was a swift action to use. He was going to use the other one on you. Didn't get the chance.
And the reaction is like, oh no, you don't.
And slash through the rib cage, bones fall, arm falls off, and then he falls crumbling over on top of the object. And next up is Estella's turn. Because that one would have messed you up.
Stella just kind of peeks her head in again and just yells, "What the fuck?" And then just steps in and then throws her mind blade.
One's down on the ground, you see, and there's two, and then throws over Ash's shoulder.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Can you? Maybe? No? Yes? Yes, and its 4 measly life goes to 0. As it will drop, and so will the rod as it rolls on the ground.
What the fuck was that, Ash?
I don't know. It had a stick on me and it shot some giant beam of ice. It was cold.
It pointed a stick at you and shot ice at you.
Wand or rod? DM, I pick up both rods and stick them in the bag.
Just both?
Well, I
Seven?
checked. Does it have any others inside of it?
No.
So,
All right.
What else is in this room?
Then detect magic and see if there's any other shits.
No.
All right.
Seven's actually going to gather the one that was on this guy, and then he's gonna search him for more loot. Cause he was gonna like do something, but then someone closed the door in his face, and he had to fucking take down the door instead.
So sweeping over to the other guy. Anything magical on him?
He just had the one rod which was made of steel, 2 foot long, had iron bands around it, and then at the tip had an ice blue glass. The one you picked up had a twisted, spirally kind of grooved rod, 3 foot long of wood with a gray like lacquer over it coloring. The one he pulled out from his rib cage that he was happy to use on you but didn't get the chance was a stark white ivy looking scepter adorned with abstract carvings, tiny lines of engraved symbols which are twisted and go around the object in complex designs. So you pick up your 2, and 7 will dash past Ash and pick up the other one. And I will add the 3 rods to the list for identifying.
I tell 7 not to try to eat it. It might explode.
At that point, he was gonna like go lay down and nibble on it, but he's just gonna come over and he's going to sit down in front of Sam and just give it to her.
Just gonna stick it in the bag.
Ash asks Sam, "Hey Sam, can you give me another heal up from that belt?"
Yeah, I don't have many left. Actually, Estella, isn't yours fully charged? Then you help him. I gotta help me and 7 as well.
Thanks, Estella.
So one
You're a
for,
lifesaver.
one for Squeaky
Oh, I know. I'm used to it.
and one for me.
Yeah, you're friends with Bill.
Ooh. So 14 HP to 7.
Oh,
Yay!
so wait, what's down here?
I don't know, 7 was going to go down there.
Just gonna paste them all in unison right quick, so please excuse me.
That's fine.
What's over here?
There we go. Grouping them up from this dungeon. And back over to map. And over there around the corner
Jesus, who keeps... People need to leave me alone.
And
They
what you
literally-
get for going around the corner? It is a dead end, but attack roll. That is a 14 to hit 7's AC as triggers an arrow trap, wall opens up, and an arrow fires off at you.
Ooh.
And misses and hits the wall and breaks behind you.
That was an arrow we could have used.
Trap,
Yeah.
why must ye be so wasteful?
Because it wants to deal a d6 of damage to you. Plus whatever might be on that rusted arrowhead.
That 0.7 CCC. No, he's no longer interested.
Meh.
However, he will go here.
Doop, doop.
If you trigger another trap...
You're activating all his trap cards. Stop it, 7.
I mean...
You see a dead end.
Alright. So if this room is clear, then let's leave the room.
And then, yeah, goes back to Sam.
Hairball?
Sounded like you were coughing up a hairball.
Yes, it was a hairball.
Just a note, although it's not important. Over in this corner was a small pedestal containing 3 notches to basically hold 3 small objects on it. Much like how there'd be a sword rack, but smaller. Most likely contained those 3 rods, which the undead chose to liberate from their stands. So, buried with the treasure, but the undead were in the room, so they decided to make use.
Alright, well, heading up this way, because we got more doors to check. 'Cause we got 3 over here, and 2 towards the front.
Yeep.
Waiting for other people to catch up.
I need the zooms out.
Alright. And then we have another door.
Hope we get smaller dungeons next session.
Most of them are pretty small, but there's about 3 or 4 of them that are larger. This is one of the 2 largest, I would argue.
But
Some
even
of them
then,
are
this
pretty
is...
much like your first one, which are pretty small.
Seven's not going to give Sam the chance to open the door.
Actually, I stopped short deliberately to let you do it. It's like, you want to be the first at the door? I'll let you be the first at the door. Although I wasn't expecting Sam or Seven to headbutt the door.
And smashy.
Well, the past 2 times someone's closed the door in his face, so...
What
There is no door as wood chips go flying and bits of metal into the room, and it is empty. Bodies are laid out on the ground, covered in cloth, which has mostly disintegrated, and cobwebs have taken its place to cover the dead remains on the. The remains are missing most of their pieces and such. Looks like battle scar wounds, as one body's missing an leg, another one's missing most of its chest cavity, another one's missing its head, another one has puncture wounds all throughout its body with damages to bones.
Detect magic.
No magic resides within the chamber.
Okay, we're done with this room.
On to next.
Yep. Sam goes over to this one. Giving other people a chance.
I assume opening of door. And you will find an empty chamber. 3 corners contain 3 empty wall shoot racks, much similar to other catacombs you've explored for bodies to rest on. 2 of the bodies are racks, I should say, are empty and look like there was scraping done. The 3rd body seems to be in horrible conditions and still resting on its slot. P.S. This is where the shadow was hiding before you made a bunch of noise and he came through.
Oh, so that's his body.
Out of character, yes. In character, it's just 2 empty ones and 1 mangled body.
Oh no, that's literally what Sam assumes. That's his body. Okay.
On to next.
Yep.
And then there was 3.
I'm ready actioning this because this looks like a bad idea.
If 7's getting ready, then I will open the door.
Oh, look at that.
Huh. At this range, all I have to do is tell 7 to duck and I can flame the room.
At which point you see a skeleton standing up, barely able to do so under its own strength, as one of its legs is highly fractured, its chest cavity is completely missing, an arm is on the ground, its skull is more like resting on its spine, hanging down. The other arm is cracked, missing many fingers, and the other leg is basically laying mostly on the ground. It looks like it can barely even move. As you stand there for a round and realize it probably can't even move.
What happened to you? Sam's looking at it and
At
just
that
says,
point, Seven's just gonna take a 5-foot step and see if this thing attacks or not.
It kind of reaches out the arm, like it reaches up to take a swing, and its hand just falls clean off and falls to the ground and shatters.
uh-huh.
And now the body's just staying there with no arms and 1.5 legs.
Seven's just going to, like, turn his head around to the fucking group and then shake his head and then piss on it.
You raise up a leg to go piss on it. It tries to take a step back, falls over, and falls to pieces as both legs shatter and break. And it winds up going all over the floor in bits, and I imagine you continue to piss on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That just happened.
Ash, did you do the thingy?
I think Seven
I
took
meant
care
not
of it.
Ash. I meant Sam. Roll call.
I will attempt to take magic on the room.
You will find no magic.
Alright, we're done with this room.
7 will need to make a search check, though.
Oh no. I feel like I stepped on something.
You might have.
As you have peed on the floor, you notice that your piss isn't pooling, but actually slipping through cracks in the square where the undead was standing. And it's like slipping through a crack and funneling down. Your search check reveals that there is a small stone square there, which looks slightly disturbed and large cracks around it. The reason why you get the bonus is because the water.
You get a bonus because you peed on it.
Because it has to go somewhere and it's going to drip down into the secret compartment that it was standing on top of. Which means what's below it is now soaked in urine.
This is gonna sound awful, but he's gonna try to shove his snout down inside the secret compartment and see if he can't nibble on anything to bring it out.
You're going to have to first get the stone out of the way.
Well, that's okay. We'll do that. What do I need to roll?
Strength check.
Oh boy. Been
Because you
rolling
lack the
all night
necessary
for doors.
fingers and ability to manipulate it, so you're just going to have to use your... Okay, and you tear that right out with your claw and fling it aside. It's like you
Pop
have
it
to
up
just work with your hands
again.
And pop out of the way. All right, now you can stick your snout down into the pea-ridden hole to grab what's inside.
And he will do that.
Awesome. Ah, doggo. And you will pull up a piss-soaked, dilapidated burlap sack with jinglies inside and dripping
Dump out all the jinglies!
with piss.
Two. They're the. He just looks at. Ash looks at Seven. He just. Those are yours.
You don't want the piss sack?
Oh my god. Seven's gonna go over and take it to Sam.
Sam's gonna look at it as like, did you have to pee on it?
I didn't know it was there as he tries to mumble to her with a full mouth.
So nasty. Alright, put it down. Put it down. Actually, no. As Sam pulls out a sack, holds it under it, dump it inside. Just dump it. We don't want the piss part.
Seven will dump it inside.
Alright. I'll throw the pee bag away.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We don't need that. No. Alright, so I transfer whatever the contents of one is into the other.
You get a bunch of small jars and containers that drop inside.
Then I'll take that and stick it in the bag of holding. I will check it later.
You. Just you. Alrighty. And you will get the piss content. And copy.
The
What?
piss content.
Is that it? Oh, wait, no. We have other doors.
Yes.
Wait, where did I go? Oh no, I'm in the void. Help!
And she's gone. Lost forever.
Oh wait, no, I was underneath Ash.
That's what happens when she goes off on her own.
I haven't done anything!
And it will equate
Sure.
to the following.
I had to pee that time, okay?
11 items.
Beetle elixir, electric elixir. Wow! Yeah, that's nice. Although I won't find out till later.
You gotta identify those elixirs. For those souped up potions.
I can do that.
On around the corner to the other two rooms.
Yes.
See,
Or
senor.
undead. And I will just nicely fast forward those to empty room, empty room.
Aw.
First one containing a bunch of dead bodies laid out in ceremonial fashion, clothing, so forth, dilapidated on shelvings, and bits and pieces, not even whole bodies, which is probably the reason why they didn't animate. And then the other room is just simply empty.
So, in other words, okay, looks like we're done here.
Basically, yep, you are done here.
Dungeon cleared.
Ta-da.
And we
We
did
did
it before midnight.
Yeah, we totally did it before midnight.
Oh, her midnight her time.
She's Central Time like me.
I'm not Central, I'm Eastern.
Are you actually Eastern?
Yeah.
I thought Tennessee was still. Oh, I guess is it different
It's
parts of Tennessee?
divided.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like-
say it. I guess that depends on which side of Tennessee you're on.
Yeah, I'm on East Tennessee, specifically Knoxville, so like we get the New York time.
Your southern
baby.
accent is coming out, Arabella.
Shut up.
Which point you finish and you're able to proceed back up and out.
Is Stella gonna have a southern accent for him? You don't know. I don't think you heard the snap I did with that, did you?
Nope.
Well, you don't know. There we go.
Nom nom nom.
At which point you will proceed out to the surface as there's a pile
Wait
of
a minute, we forgot the thingy.
What thingy?
What
No,
thing?
Estella
Estella
grabbed
took
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Never
took
mind.
it and put it in the bag. All
Which point you'll get up, go to the surface. There'll be about 3 or 4 dead ghouls near the entranceway, and a couple of skeletons thanks to your guards. And on to next, they'll escort you back to the main group at the center, which is currently some of them are downing healing potions and pulling out new weaponry as they're regrouping. And it looks like they've dropped about close to 150 undead.
woo! Good
In this
God!
area, and there are still tons roaming around as your escort
Oh.
takes you over to Alum.
Here's your thing.
You'll be drinking a potion, throw the vial to the side, and take the second one from you.
Still just hands it to him and then just like, okay.
Puts it into the sack on top of the other one.
Are all of those like that?
You would have to tell me. Like what?
Well,
Trying to get us to
two of the
open it.
things are the same. Are the other two the same as those two?
They should be similar, yes.
She says in Aaron, they were trying to get us to open it. Luckily, I think Sam is intelligent enough not to, and I find it creepy.
Whatever
And-
you said, child.
Nobody has a clue what you said, so.
She kind of just pouts.
Because you said it in Aran.
Yep. I'm surprised Alm doesn't know it.
Why would he?
Magic person.
Language of air elementals. No. So then we would go to the next one.
At which point your bodyguards will switch. Bill and George will go with you to take you over to the next one that's nearby, since it's in their general direction.
Woo!
And I need a D7. from
Roll it,
someone?
Shig.
I'll roll
D8
it.
if you want to do a reroll.
I'll do it this time.
Aw.
Let's. Is Adam's turn to roll? Oh, sorry.
7, last one on the
How
frickin' list.
appropriate that I would roll 7.
7 for the 7.
Seven's magic number. Yes, it is.
It may
You guys
become
will get to
Sam's
go-
favorite number soon.
Down to the bottom of the board.
Wait. I got a question. Are you two actually going to get married? Or at all?
We ain't got that
You
far
don't
yet.
know.
Aw.
I'm not gonna say no, but I'm just gonna say we ain't get that far yet.
This one is a small one if you want to do it, otherwise we can just stop right here.
Up to y'all.
I'm in.
If
Hey.
it's small, we might as well just get 2 done tonight.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say I don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh. Hello.
It may take you at
Dan
most
is
maybe
coming
30 minutes.
tomorrow, so.
I mean, are y'all good to stay on for another 30?
Sure.
Okie dokie.
All right, let's steamroll it. We're doing speed run still.
We'll power through this one, which is going to be pretty simplistic, probably.
Oh look, there's
Leroy.
Squeaky's favorite stuff.
Aw, it's so cute!
This is actually different than what you have seen before. I've got to actually open the book for this one.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm intrigued
Huh?
now.
Because this one requires a book that I didn't have open. Because he's a nasty little bugger.
Don't worry, he'll be dead soon.
If you can kill him.
Is that a challenge, Michael?
No, not really. If you go first, he can F someone up.
I was gonna say, you know how my character's built. Give me prep time. I'll kill most things.
You don't have prep. You're facing down the baddie right now.
Is he undead?
Could.
Then most of my prep is already done.
Can I eat it?
That
'Cause
depends.
let me see. At most, my max damage I can do in one round right now is 13d6 plus 1d10 plus 5.
All right. And let's give you a lovely image of this mangled carcass.
Wait, am I still have my damage nerf?
Is this the weird dog thing?
Oh, it's so cute.
This canine creature moves with predatory grace belying its rotting flesh body. Patches of shaggy hair grow over much of its body. Between areas where flesh has sloughed off, there is rot from the helpless attempts of prey that try to attack it.
I just
Poor
realized
thing.
I've been nerfing myself on damage this whole time.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You
Oh,
people
well.
not bride.
I've been shorting myself +2 to hit and damage.
And
Yeah.
it has a
Oh,
25 to
fuck.
initiative.
Fast
I
little
forgot to roll
shit.
initiative.
Oh.
And I own the initiative from everybody.
Come on, 7. Go faster, Knit. Go faster, Knit.
I can't. Not
Dog fight.
anymore.
Oh, shit. Excuse me.
Also, just a note, all the light is dim light. It is not bright light.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's not cool.
So, refresh on torches, please.
No.
Yep.
It's,
Oh, magic.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
All right.
bollocks.
Initiatives. And we got them in place, so here we go. Baddie's turn first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Right on up. And we'll attempt to bite. 18 versus flat-footed on doggo violence.
This
it's
is animal
not denied its dex, so full AC.
Full AC does not hit.
Yay
Good
for uncanny dodge.
It saved my life 3 times tonight.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to make a save or it stuns your ass.
Oh,
Oh no, it's a stun lock thing?
That's what this baddie can do. That's what it excels at. It deals okay damage, but it stun locks its opponent to death.
Oh,
Player in my
no.
Sunday game found out how terrifying stun lock is when she soloed a fight by stun locking the baddie. It's like, and stun, and stun, and stun, and stun, and oh, motherfuckers. Let me check my list of bullshit I can do.
7 will take 3 points damage. Ash will take 2 points damage as bolts of magic fly out and nail you
Ooh, what the hell?
from the darkness. Yes, the darkness magic missiled you. Deal with it.
Oh,
It's tired of being magic missiled. It took the initiative.
Michael, that's
that's
hilarious.
There's 2 undead
That's what
vanguards in the back, but they can see you. You just can't see them.
oh, the creature. That's what's causing the darkness.
And yes, it's one of those shadowy creatures that's suppressing the light.
Oh well.
Yeah.
If I can get to it, I
And-
can get up. 7. Move
Next
closer.
up, 7.
yay! I
5
get to
step.
do num nums.
5 foot step.
Where the fuck am I gonna spy with them?
Forward to the right.
Okay, I will.
I don't know if you guys were just gonna stay there and get boxed in.
Fuck no. We gotta break out because Sam's a melee and she's in the back.
Right, 5-foot step. I imagine full round action to get your little thing going.
Oh yes, we
for
want
your
tower.
bite.
Yes.
And chomp chomp. versus the Gravehound.
That's gonna be a 14.
Oh, that's gonna miss its AC by 1.
Damn.
Next up is Ash. Luckily, you don't have to
Okay.
hit to trigger that effect for tower.
Correct. It's just you make the attempt.
Time to attack. Hopefully it'll hit.
Kind of like not combat reflex is
attack.
the other one.
Expertise,
Yes.
where you just trigger the negative to get
Yep.
the AC buff.
I don't know if that.
Potential hit. Low light vision says 20% miss chance due to the concealment, since it's dim light and not
Yeah,
bright.
it has above 30. It has above 20.
20, so that is a hit for damage.
If it's an evil, is it an evil creature by any chance? Well, evil undead.
Is neutral evil.
Undead
It is very much undead.
because of his off.
1 point's 1 point.
It is almost dead. Estella.
Can Estella finish it?
Finisher. It deals a d6 with its bite +4 and has a stunning effect. Which you have to make actually a 16 fort save, which is pretty decent for the level.
That's pretty high.
So it can just keep nom-nomming you as you just sit there and take it.
In
Also,
this
stun will
case,
cause you
it's
to drop your weapon.
but
But it is dead. Destroyed by Estella as blade to the face. And Estella can take a move action if she wants. Or just stay put. Next will be Sam.
oh, this is gonna be perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can see all of them, correct?
In dim light. Yes.
Okay. I need these 3 fuckers to make reflex saves. As I'm doing a full power burning hands.
I think the only one who might stand a chance is the Blob. 14 is what it's got.
No. 14 will not be enough. Oh well, 10 points of fire. As she holds out her hand, says the magic words, and whoosh.
Bluey.
If only that fucker was 1 square over, I'd have got all 4 of them.
Put a good dent in all of them. Betty's turns. Dip. Can charge. No.
No.
5 foot step.
I was going to say, 1 square, no.
And thing goes to move up. Third's coming around.
Probably doesn't want to get close to me anymore, does it?
It can't go through them, so it's having to go around them. And
Oh, look, it's Grandma!
Oh my god, it is a grandma!
Zombie
Dread
Granny!
Warrior. Another Dread Warrior, armor, weapons, and mages like on the surface. Apparently 3 of them were down here. Dead Warriors!
What's my next boom spell I'm gonna do? Oh, I could do that.
You gonna bite the tentacle black darkness?
I'm gonna charge it and bite it, yes.
Okie dokie.
Charges full round action, so it can do tower with that.
That will be a 21, and then I'll also... Did you do a charge? Or did you do a full round?
No, unfortunately I didn't, because I didn't have anything to hit.
Okay.
I took the point, but that's all I can do. Because all I can do is take it.
And 20% miss chance because dim light. Above a 20.
100.
It's above
22
20!
is above. And that's probably the best thing you could have done is kill that little bugger. And pop, and all light is restored to bright and dim light as shown. And all of a sudden, and brighter. Is it that little mask of darkness and death?
What
Hits
was
the
that
ground
line?
just one
Let there
second
be
away.
light?
And next up is Ash. You guys don't have to worry about this.
Okay. I don't need to charge. I could just walk over and just attack him with my sword.
Attack the zombie. Can you do it?
Maybe.
If a 12 hits,
And it is gone.
overkill with a twin. And that's the end of my turn.
No, that's another player.
Yeah.
Estella's turn. Throw the thing. Move up and stab the thing. I mean, I get throwing it gives you +1 to hit and damage.
No, she'd have to move a little closer first.
Okay, let's move up 5 or 10 feet. Oh no. Oh yeah,
Get that one. Get it. Hit the way in a bit. Hit the way in a bit.
that one in the middle.
That's what I'm recommending. I don't know what she's going to do. It's up to her.
I assume
Lydia.
so. And that does hit, and it goes poofles.
I hit the one in the middle.
Okay.
I think she
It's like we never heard anything from you.
I'm
Sam's turn.
sorry. I was having some Twinkies, and the wrapper was going crackle, crackle, crackle.
And new blade summoned, I imagine.
And Michael, that will provoke an attack of off from the zombie, but I will take the 1 point of tower before I move. Actually, nope. Because of tower.
The only thing that saves your butt.
Yep. And then charge. And triggering tower because it is a full round action.
I also was thinking it, and apparently, since I'm tone deaf, I won't.
Well, if you're charging him, then your AC is reduced by 2. And you get
True, then
+1
that would
power.
hit, yeah.
That would have hit.
That is correct.
Like, wait a moment. So you will take 3 points of damage as the zombie slams you inside your head, and you keep going.
Yep.
And 16 will hit, and it
19
will
damage
take
to him.
19.
So
You guys reducing these guys to 7 life. That's like the third one in a row that's been reduced to 7.
I'm sorry
Bad.
if I flamed them down to 7.
And they will attack. 1, 2, 3. Trying to confirm.
Nope.
And 4 attack.
So
So 2
only the
hits.
first 3 hit. Number
Okay.
4 does not.
All right, 3 hits on you. Ouch.
Hold up. Let me check something. One of those might
+1, but
actually,
you got a -2, so
I'm at
your
a
AC -1.
17. I gotta double check an item because I might be able to screw with that.
screw you, man.
No, that is versus incorporeal only. Never
All
mind.
right, so they will claw you. And 1, 2, 3. +3 per attack, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 damage
Ouch.
as they rip into you. And then the big baddie moves up. And will take his swing with his battle axe.
Yes.
Hits.
That'd hit no matter what anyway.
And, ooh, minimum damage. You'll take 4 more points of damage.
That more than half lifed me.
Claw, 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 miss. Axe. And 7's turn as Sam's getting ripped to shreds.
No, that'll still provoke anyway. You gotta just go straight through.
That damn corner. Try to tumble through, but
Nah. Because he'd have to make a 35.
Going through one target square.
Going through
to
square
that
plus full
corner.
speed.
And full movement, so yeah, that'd be like a 25 or whatever. So yeah,
It's 25, and then going through an enemy square is additional 10.
I think it's addition.
It's plus 10 if you're going full speed, and then plus 10 if you go through an enemy square.
Ew.
Unfortunately, they continue to stack.
I'm just actually going to do that and take the attack of up.
Where are you going? Here?
No, up here between the dreadnought.
Okay.
Ooh.
That'll provoke
not gonna
from both
tumble?
of them. Then again, you have mobility. Plus tower.
Exactly. I'm going to have a 25 AC, so.
Not impossible, but very hard for them to hit.
Yeah, I'm doing that, Michael.
Vanguard at the bottom, taking a swing. 17.
Nope.
And around you go. And how you went around, you skipped where you didn't go through this square there.
It's gonna have
Uh,
to.
I have to.
Did. Okay, so the Dread Warrior will also get an attack. That's the one that has the better chance to hit, which 19 on the die. Thank God he only crits on a 20.
Yep.
Still a hit though. I don't even think you have that high of AC.
No.
Close.
And that's 9 points of damage to you from that axe.
Owie. Oh, well, worth it.
Because
And
then that then
you
is
can wreck
flanking
him.
and sneak attack.
+2 to hit.
Plus a
pay.
d6 plus 6 damage.
23 will hit, 13, and then sneak.
Oh well, 20 damage.
2/3 of his life, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ash's turn.
Let's see. I could go. I'm gonna go over here and take out. No,
Finish.
I'm
Yeah,
going
go
over
ahead
here
and
and
finish,
take out
Granny.
the warrior. I'll take out the warrior here. This guy in front of. Let you deal with the dread warrior.
Take out the mage. Do it. Make the attack. 14 will hit. 19 damage. Guess what that leaves it at? 7 life. That's the fourth one. I'm not kidding.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait. 777.
There have been lots
Wow,
of
we just hit-
sevens.
We just hit.
I rolled
jackpot.
7 for this room, and then we've left him at 7 life 4 times.
Lots of luck. Next up is Estella. You got zombies, you got Vanguard mages, you got Dread Warrior, an axe. Got many choices. Or you could just put up the torch and go back upstairs and stay screwed.
What's the Lydia gonna do?
I think she's throwing at the zombie. Someone's
Yeah.
gonna-
Be right back quickly.
Gonna finish the thing?
Yeah. Never mind.
Against the zombie?
Yeah.
They have 11 AC.
Oh.
That's your +1 for point blank makes 13, +1 for point blank damage makes 10 versus its 6 life. It drops as longsword to the chest.
Oh wait, that's when we left at 6? Damn it, I should have done 1 point less to it.
The other one also had 6.
6s and 7s.
Another mind blade.
And Sam's turn.
And tower and zombie grandma. Since it's flanking, does not go in the negatives to hit. Yeah, I think that's gonna finish.
And drops.
And then 5-foot step.
Round for tower effect.
Yep.
And next up is baddies. And step over. And claw, claw, claw.
Ooh, I see a natural 1.
Ooh, almost, but just a miss.
Alright,
So that
so
is
that's
2 hits on Sam as they just
2
go
hits.
after. Slash, 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 slash. And that
5
is
plus
4
6 is
plus
11.
7.
I'm single digits.
And 7's turn. You're getting your butt whooped. Ouch.
I'm taking a shit ton of damage from this.
Oh god, yeah. You just basically pulled aggro and tanked the crap out of them, and they let you have it. 7 can move up 5 feet and flank and finish off that one. Otherwise, move down 5 feet and flank and
Either way, it's 5 foot step and flank, full round for tower.
gets point from tower, adds point to tower.
Maybe a
17
16.
will hit, and that will drop it.
I am back.
Ash, 5 foot step and finish.
Okay. Yep. Whoops.
Don't whiff.
Yeah,
I know.
please no.
I think you're going to be using some of those healing potions after this.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
And he's dead, Jim.
That 7 turns into a whole lot of negatives.
Yeah, -9.
And drops. And exploring the rest of the room reveals that it is empty. There are many areas for undead, broken coffins.
While they're checking that,
stuff.
I'm casting a
There
few
are
heals on
no-
myself. So, cure light wounds. Woohoo!
Wait, you got heal spells? What the hell?
And a second one! Because, Michael, I found out something funny. Knight of the Chalice, its caster... To determine its caster level, you add your level of Knight of the Chalice plus any arcane spellcaster levels you have.
Which you have full on that, thanks to Dustblade. Well, because you sacked Artificer for it, so yeah.
Yeah. So I'm instantly a caster level 7 in that. Which means my cure lights are auto-maxed.
And since it's also spontaneous off the list.
Yes, it is!
Alright, and you heal up a little bit, and you guys are done with this area. You'll be able to go back up to the top, get your escort over to the next hole. Does someone want to roll now to determine which one you're at? We'll stop, or you want to save that for
Sure.
next time?
I think it's best we save it for next time. In case we forget.
Yeah.
Let's see, there was 9. You've explored 3, so it should be 6 left.
Yes.
D6, sir.
I think we'll do it next time.
Next time,
Yep. That way we don't forget.
I just drop you off in front of the hole.
Oh. Well, then somebody roll a d6. I rolled for this one.
I'll roll this time. Wait, let's next roll this time correctly.
Somebody roll. Squeaky!
2. Alrighty. I will drop you off over there, which is literally just kind of across from your current location, all the way to the far left.
Where we go?
It's
Sorry.
dark.
I'm having to drag.
Aha.
Which will put you over here for next time.
Huzzah.
Yep. There you are. Which is probably good because this one's also a larger one, though not as many winding turns. It's kind of a straight shot, rectangular shaped thingamajig. So, and we'll honestly call it there for the night. 6 left. 1, 2, easy one. 1 massive one. 1 moderate size, winding. So yeah, you've got basically two large winding ones, one massive ass one, and then this one. Nothing bad. Then you'll be done with it.